And now your mama knows. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. All right, subscribe. Come on, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm a small YouTuber, but I got so much content. The most important thing about the channel is it's... All right, that's not gonna happen. The most important thing about the channel is it's a everything channel. So make sure you check out all of the playlists. I have product review videos, vlogging, movie reviews. I'm just gonna look up and say, how-to videos, and then real quick, how-to. Oh, maybe I'm forgetting how I shoot. All right, ready? How-to videos. What is the devil? How-to videos and gaming videos. I make videos called Trash Talk 101 where, well, you guessed it, I talk trash or rebuttal back to someone who talked trash to me. Like I made a video responding to the Nerf Report and Angry Joe. Remember, I'm going to say shows and podcasts. All right, you got it? Mm-hmm. Shows and podcasts. Oh, wait, no, you're not supposed to say it.
You're showing the pillow.
Huh.
Okay.
We don't have to do the head thing if y'all can't do it, all right?
Okay, just do it. No. Yeah.
And then put a little, There you go. Whip that name. Shows and podcasts. And more! And also, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can be added into the new subscribers thank you videos where I make a skit and I post everybody name up on the screen who subscribed to the channel in an individual month. You gotta see videos like the March subscribers video where I was dancing. The July video I had my cute granddaughter saying thank you. Or even the video where I smashed my 84-inch TV as I said thank you to everyone who subscribed. Make sure you go to my playlist because the playlist is where you can see all the different videos I have. I have over 1,000 videos, over 50-something playlists, and every single video on my channel is assigned to a playlist. I want to thank everyone who ever came to the channel and watched a single second of any video. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And with that said, and now your mama knows. And now your mama knows. What's going on, guys? It's the Cowboy King of Entertainment. I'm back with another video, another live stream, guys. Today's gonna be nothing less than epic because it's another show, and today actually we don't have much to talk about as far as like, you know, the normal news, like, oh, this is going crazy and that is going crazy, especially in gaming. So this is actually kind of cool. Like last week, pretty much I feel like the inmates are running the asylum. Pretty much we're just gonna, you guys bring up whatever, we'll get to it. So I have to admit something though. It's gonna be hard for me to admit. Most of you guys have never seen me sneeze or cough because I am the ultimate stage in evolution. I am that damn good. I am the all-purpose champ. I am the Cowboy King of Entertainment. I am the king of content. I am the master of vlogging. I'm the prime player. Guys, I am everything I say I am. Shut your mouth. However, maybe like a week ago, I started to have like a tickle in my throat, and I've been coughing. And so it's hard for me to say, but weaklings will consider this sick. They would say, oh, I'm sick. I'm not sick. I
I got a tickle in my throat. So you might hear me coughing a little bit. I might have to come off camera because I might have a little runny nose or something, but I'm not sick. Okay? I'm not sick.
You got COVID.
I don't have a goddamn thing. You shut your mouth, woman.
COVID.
Now, the cowboy is tougher than steel. Okay? You guys know that. So you don't run around with this narrative saying I'm sick. Ain't none of y'all ever in all these years I've been on YouTube seen me sick. And I ain't sick today. You understand? Sickness is for weak people. I don't get sick. It doesn't live in my blood. This is how powerful I am. When everybody was running around with COVID, I was asymptomatic. COVID couldn't even touch me. So, I don't want to hear nothing from you because I'm not sick. Now, with that being said, we're going to do something cool. So, on Tuesdays, I got a new thing. And I am calling it the Cowboy King of Entertainment Virtual Hangout Tuesdays. And I just want to use whatever little influence I have to get you guys together and so we can play video games together. We talk a lot about gaming, but we don't often play together. So I won't be streaming at all. If you guys are streamers, you can stream whatever when we get together. I think Neos is going to stream tonight. But anybody's welcome to join and play games together. Like last week, we had a hell of a time. It was me, Cubini, Neos. Who else was playing with us? It was a bunch of us, and we were playing Battlefield. We just popped in a bunch of different games. So I'll be doing that after the stream today. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, I do gaming, vlogging, podcasts, movie reviews, product reviews. Every birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day has been on this channel. Even my honeymoon in Mexico, swimming with sharks. All right? So, if you find any type of content you like, simply click on that content. At the end of it, it will be the playlist, and go follow that same type of content. But with that being said, it's time to transform and roll out. So, let me do a couple of these. And then I'll get to the comments, and we'll get rocking and rolling. Hey, woman, what we eating for dinner?
Who are you talking to?
Talking to you.
Ain't talking to me.
Who ain't talking to you?
You.
Man, these guys about to watch a different side of me, girl.
A sick side of you.
Hey, I don't use that word.
Sick.
You don't use that word around me unless you're referring to yourself.
Listen to your voice.
My voice.
It sounds like you're all congested.
My voice is sexier than ever. I don't know what you talking about.
Sound congested.
You look congested.
You look congested.
Hey, you watch your mouth. You understand? All right, guys. I'm just doing a little pre-warm up for the show because it's gonna be epic. What? How you laughing at?
You.
Why? That's how we get right for the show.
You know I want that big Grinch. That meal.
Guys, you hear they have the McGrinch meal? My wife wants it. And
It's a Big Mac meal or a 10-piece chicken nugget meal.
Big Mac meal or 10-piece chicken nugget meal. All right, guys, I'm about to grab a chair. I hope you guys grab a chair. And let's get this thing started. I mean, personally, I say Popeyes. I know you said maybe Kentucky Fried Chicken. But yeah, if you want that Grinch thing, it is what it is.
It's a regular one.
Well, what makes it the Grinch? Do they like dye it?
They give you Grinch socks.
Oh, you get socks?
Yep. And they have these fries that are called McGrinch shaker fries.
It's like a Happy Meal?
So it has like some kind of like stuff you put on the fries and shake it in the bag.
Okay.
And then I think there's some kind of McGrinch pie.
Oh, you know what I meant to make? Myself a cup of tea. What's up, little boy? You want to be a part of the show? Come on. Hey, don't run from me. Come here, boy. You know you used to do these shows with me. Look how big you got. Tell everybody. Say, I'm a big boy now. Guys, I came to Florida. Got myself a Husky. Got myself a convertible Camaro. Living life. Looking good. Not sick.
Sick as a dog.
You know? My little baby. You my little baby. You my little baby.
Tough. You used to be.
You my little baby. Here, you want to go? Go, get down.
But now, you're just a weak earthling.
Did you put him outside?
Yeah, they just came from outside.
Okay, all right.
Why?
All right, just making sure.
They didn't stay up there very long.
Get out of my garbage, little boy. I got a show to run. I don't got time for you.
He didn't even want to go out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't want to go outside? Why not?
He was standing there looking at me like, I don't want to go out there.
All right, guys. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I'm in the building. Let me see. Me. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm good. Hey, you guys, stop fighting in here. What's wrong with these dogs? All right, y'all ready? You are my fire, the one desire, believe when I say I want it that way. I think I'm good. Me. All right, hold up. Let's do another one. Y'all ready? All right, hold up. Cause I'm a cowboy. You ready? Hold up, be quiet. On a steel horse I ride. Oh, whoa, hold on. Me. All right. Cause I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. All right, we're gonna come back to that later on in the show.
You want me to go pick you up for COVID test?
Girl, I'm fine. You want to get me some? You want to do something?
No.
Give me a goddamn cup of tea.
I ain't doing shit.
Woman?
The only thing I'm doing is going to get our dinner, and you're paying for it. So.
Woman? Go get me a goddamn cup of tea.
No, what I just said.
All right, what we having? Popeyes, I'm good with that.
You just want the large red rice and beans?
I want a large red beans and rice. I want a biscuit.
Just one biscuit.
I want some fries. I don't really need no fries, but I want that red beans and rice. I don't really need no. Yeah, we could share a fry. All right. So let me get in the building. So who we got up in the building? We got my man Michael Penn in the building. Let's go. We got my man TPG. She's cooking yo. Hey, TPG, you watch your goddamn mouth. Understand? We got my man Chill Gaming in the building. Let's go. Guys, let me take this time to talk about my guy, Chill Gaming. So you guys got to check him out. So that's my guy, Jers, if you're familiar with Jers. He did something cool. It reminded me of something we was doing back in the day with Stadia. What he did was he made one channel, and he got a bunch of him and his guys, and they do different type of content on the one channel. Like, I've seen them playing sports games. I've seen them playing World of Warcraft, Ark Raiders. Like, you guys got to check them out. It's a really cool channel. Give me a moment. I'm going to actually pull his channel up. And I want you guys to check it out. So what I really like is I like stuff like that. Like him and his boys, they get together. Oh, here it is. Sorry. They get together and they, they do content together. And I think it's dope. All right, here we go. So the channel is called Quick Play Dynamics. I like the name. It's dope. And here is the YouTube channel. And you guys, if you ever come in my Discord, I shout out everybody's stuff. So definitely make sure you just post it. Even if you don't even do anything in the Discord, just come in the Discord and I will just post your stuff and then I'll post it up. But definitely gotta give a shout out to these guys. Here's the channel. Make sure you check them out. I just think they got good content. And I think what's cool is they're very diversified. All the guys are very different, right? And so like you go over there and you get a very different vibe depending on who you end up watching. So I think that is really cool. And again, it's something that we was trying to do years ago, and I think they're pulling it off. Also, a young gentleman that I love smack talking with. I beat the hell out of him the other day over the weekend playing Sonic Cross World Racing. Won 3 matches in a row. He ate my dust, but it's none other than Neos. He's definitely a good dude. Make sure you check him out as well. Here is his channel. He does a lot of good content. I mean, he cries like a little baby about his little broken PC and how his internet is trash and you know, his modem is old. But I like him. He's a good guy. And I believe tonight he is actually going to be streaming as well. So whatever games we play, make sure you check out Neos. All right. Now, let me scroll back to the top. Neos in the building. Say what's up. Cubini in the building. Got to give a shout out to my guy Cubini. He's always holding it down in the Discord. He was in there earlier today just playing some games. So it's definitely cool to see my guy. He's always gaming up. Yes, Prophet Neos with a Happy Meal PC. Channel 82 TV. What's going on? Said Neos, the only Happy Meal stream would be from Yo Happy Meal. I got a feeling that is Vet. All right. So yeah, my man Jers is posting up some of the let me actually see what it looks like. Some of the emojis. Cubini said it's 15 degrees here. The low is 0 tonight. God damn. Let me see what it is today where I'm at in sunny Florida. It was 77 degrees today. And it is currently 70 degrees right now. Oh, 68. I'm sorry. All right. So let me see. Neil said, shut up, Vet. I knew that was Vet. Someone duct tape his mouth. Hey, man. You can't sing. You're jealous. You're not making it to The Voice. Bro, I am The Voice. Say what the F? This is gay. This is why Stadia got canceled. Hey, man. All right. Let me see. Lions in the building. Said just boys being boys. Exactly. Prophet Neo says, you're a goddamn liar. Oh, man. Good stuff. We chilling in Florida, baby. Chilling in Florida. Chilling in Florida. All right. So, let me see. Cowboy singing is what killed Stadia. Damn, that's messed up. Hold on. All right. So, that's messed up, man. I held Stadia up. All right. I kept Stadia running, but they didn't want to keep it running. They kept putting out them garbage games. Not getting good games is what killed Stadia. Damn it. Prophet's Neos, the only prophet is your Happy Meal PC. All right, so here's the thing, guys. If you go to the Discord, Jers gave me a suggestion. Since the rise of PC in gaming, PC is more popular than ever. There's so many more PC people. I know people talking about PCs, and I think it's cool. I just don't give a goddamn about PC. So what Jers said is you should have a PC tab. So now I got a console gaming chat and a PC gaming chat. So if you guys come to Discord, make sure you check out the PC stuff. All right, so I know I got some backlash. Some people's like, you're not putting out the link so we could join. You're sitting there reading all the comments. So to join the show, I'm going to put the link out right now. I love reading the comments. I love seeing what you guys are talking about. But I also love having you guys on here with me, and we're just chilling and talking. So I do think I need a cup of tea. That would be nice. So here's the link. You guys can join. I need one of you guys to jump on here and take over the show so I can make myself a cup of tea. Hopefully the ratings don't drop. But let me see, who else could I shout out channel? Oh, my man Vet. Damn, how the hell did I not say Vet? So Vet does a lot of stuff. He's on a bunch of different channels from Rumble to YouTube. I'm only gonna shout out his YouTube channel, to be honest. So let me go find one of his videos where he did YouTube. Vet is on everything. So hold up. I'm trying to find it. And then you can follow him back to his all the other stuff he do. Oh, my man Chariot Man Gaming too. Here, let's shout out my man CM. Definitely a cool dude. I actually met him in real life. Got on a train, went out to New York City. We went out, got pizza together. Cool dude, and he's definitely an OG. So here goes CMG. Definitely check out his channel. He actually became a handheld guy, so he's into everything handheld. So it's actually kind of cool. So check him out. Let's see if I can find that. Oh, you know what? Here's another guy that's a cool dude as well. He hasn't been around in a while, but he definitely popped in recently and threw up one of his videos. My man Windstar, and definitely goes back to the Stadia days. Dope content creator, just a good guy. I see everybody's stuff but Vet. Rumble. I'm trying to find it. Come on, I want to shout Vet out. You know what? Let's shout these guys out too. My man Sanjay and the crew from the W2 Report. Definitely got to check them out. Good people as well. If you guys are watching this back and you hear all these people I'm saying, just definitely click on some of their channels and check them out. Again, Sanjay, and I'm about to give up on trying to find Vet's YouTube channel. I mean, he gets his YouTube channel canceled every other day, so it's possible his channel isn't around. Now, I'm going to shout this out, even though it's not YouTube, but this is Zalik. She is really cool, good peoples. She only streams on Twitch, so I will shout out her Twitch channel. You know what? For the hell of it, I will shout out Vet's Rumble channel. So let's just go to Rumble. Vet got so much stuff as well. All right, so I think wait, is your name Retro Wave, or is that just the show that you was on? See, that's what I'm talking about. Vet got too much damn stuff. Okay, I think I might have found it. I think it is Retro Wave. Okay. All right, so here's Vet. Make sure you check him out. I got somebody who's been waiting in the back to join. Here, let me find some of his content. Let's see. Where is his stuff? All right, here we go. So got another guy waiting in the back. And he is none other than the man, the myth, the legend, TPG. Definitely check him out. Good dude and good stuff. So here's his stuff. All right. With that being said, let me close all these browsers. I need Vet to come on here and run the show so I could go make myself some tea. So without further introductions, let's bring in none other than Vet Rage Gaming.
Man, it is about motherfucking time. And look,
bro, calm down. Give me a break. But listen, I need your help, man.
Hey, somebody needs to tell Niels to lay off the gayness there with them comments in the chat, because I thought,
man, what you got against the gays? Let him be gay, okay? Why are you laughing? Let the boy be gay.
Look, I mean, hey, if that's what he wants to do, I mean, I heard.
Well, that's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do.
Hey,
yeah.
I mean, you know, I mean, he's a shill for for the gays like there are other people that shill for Microsoft. What can I say?
This is real. Well, Vet, I'm about to go make myself a cup of tea, man. You think you can hold this thing down for me?
I mean, look, if you come back and shit got canceled, it's not my fault. I plead the fifth.
I respect that. I respect that. Well, look, I got F-Cat in the back. You want me to bring him on here with you, or you
yeah,
want to
bring him on. He can come on. We
right.
won't burn the house down just yet.
All right. Oh, whoa. I apologize. Hold up. I did him wrong. Hold on. Guys, bringing in none other than my guy, F the Cat. And check it out.
Oh shit! I was
Yeah,
that
he
shit.
already disappeared.
Yeah, he's gone. This is our show now.
Okay, I don't know what he was talking about. Like, we have no news to go crazy about.
So what
There's a lot of news crazy.
Well, what he was talking about was something about this guy named Prophet Neos being gay or something. I don't know. And I'm supposed to not harass that, but hey, to each their own. And he couldn't find my YouTube channel or some shit. But one, he's old, so that doesn't surprise me. And two, I think it's because YouTube suspended my account until I believe tomorrow, and then I'll be taken out of timeout again. We'll see how long that lasts. News wise, I don't know. You the one that handles the news. I'm just here to shake things up and be that Microsoft shill. I mean, wait, wrong person. Sorry. The pony shit. Nope, I'm not a pony. Well, I don't know what I am. Shit. I'm just a gamer, I guess. Oh, I don't even do that anymore these days. I don't know. I'll just be your co-host. You can take over because I ain't got nothing except some Red Dead news. I mean, I got that one.
Cowboys might here to pull me up.
Son of a... Yeah, I can't do shit. What the hell? Like, he gonna give us the show and then forget that we can't do anything. So now we got to read news. Oh, well, I'll just let y'all know that if you have an Xbox, make sure you go grab Red Dead Redemption, the remastered edition, because it's apparently it's 100% free right now. That could be an overseas thing. I'm trying to verify whether or not that is legit, but I know that the remastered edition is out now on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series S and X. I know that
the Marvel game.
No. I was talking about Red Dead Redemption, the remastered Red Dead Redemption 1. That also includes the 4K. For PC, it includes 4K, HDR, and support for ultra wide and super ultra wide. And I'm seeing reports that it is free on console, but I'm trying to verify whether or not that is legit because I can't seem to find. Well, I also can't seem to. But I also know that the new Marvel game is out. That is also free to download if you have Game Pass Ultimate. I don't know about the other tiers. I mean, if somebody in chat wants to confirm whether or not it's available on other tiers, go for it. I don't really know because I only have the only tier that matters currently, and that's the Ultimate. Oh God, there's got to be a way.
I'm pretty sure they are rolling out the Xbox One experience to general public right now.
Oh wait, I got it open here. So so Marvel Cosmic Invasion is it's regular priced at $29.99 on Game Pass. It is on sale currently as well for 10% off, so it's $26.99. It is included with Game Pass. I'm trying to see if it tells PC Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate are the two subscriptions that you can have for it, and it does have Xbox cross-platform co-op. So you have a friend that gets it on PlayStation, have at it, right? Local co-op 2 to 4, online co-op 2 to 4. optimized for the Series X, the Series S, shared split screen, cloud saves, and it is Xbox Play Anywhere. And apparently it only takes 3 hours to beat the whole game. So there's that. I'm
seeing a lot of stuff on Linux. And they were getting NVIDIA drivers and all kind of crazy stuff.
It would not surprise me. Also, Red Dead Redemption is also free if you have Netflix. There is a mobile-friendly version of Red Dead Redemption you can download on iOS, Android, and iPad. A separate iPad version. So Red Dead Redemption is free. It's a free upgrade for Series X, Series S on Xbox. I believe that would also make it a free upgrade on PlayStation, but I don't have a console to confirm that. We'd need Anthony or somebody in chat to give the confirmation. I do know that the mobile game is available. Red Dead 1 is available on iOS because I have it installed. It also... What's the other one? Hold on.
Hey, Vet, hold on. I leave for 2 minutes, and you talking about PC?
No, actually, no. We're talking gaming news. I thought that this was a gaming podcast, but this
is a gaming podcast, but we don't talk about PC. Damn it!
I'm talking about WWE and Red Dead on console, but you don't have. I don't know. Do you still have a PlayStation console that you can confirm that Red Dead 1 is available as a free upgrade?
Oh, it's a free. Well, I never bought Red Dead 1, so.
Well,
that game was trash. So.
Go ahead and pull up Cowboy.
Cool. I don't know how I won Game of the Year.
Probably because they thought that you actually cared about it since you claimed to be a cowboy, but then when they saw you gameplay, they were like, "Yeah, we got to axe that shit."
Look, that's how the Stadia community bullied me, man.
Red Dead, hold on. Cubini said Red Dead is $24.99 on Xbox, 50% off. Okay.
Can I be honest? Who's playing this old game? I know Jersey was trying to play it the other day, and he had some issues.
No. It just came out. They just re-released it with upgrades for specific things.
Still. All right. Anyway, let me not be a hater. Let me bring in.
No. I get what you're talking about, but you got to remember, when did it come out? Think of when Red Dead 1 came out, and think of gamers that are out, getting into gaming now. Never played it.
That thing came out like what, 13 years ago?
I don't know, but and look at you. And weren't you the one that was saying, "Oh, I just love this Fast and Furious race car game that looks like something that came out"?
Whoa! Now you're a goddamn lie. Now on Stadia we had no choice. That's all we had, man. Damn it!
Hey, hold up. Oh, I just love that Pac-Man game that I still can't beat anybody at.
Damn it! I love Pac-Man. I had Mr.
Mr. Urban World whooped my ass in it.
I had I hosted my own tournament and I whooped everybody, including Mr. Urban World.
Man, that was fake news. Everybody knows that tournament was rigged.
Well, let me bring in none other than TPG is in the building.
Look. Hold on. I'm gonna call up Mr. Xbox shill. Microsoft shill. Finally, Red Dead is 60. And go back to your PC shilling for Microsoft.
For the record, I can confirm that the upgrade is free for Red Dead Redemption 1.
Okay, thank
you. For PS4 version to PS5.
What does it add?
HDR support and more stable frame rate.
Okay.
And you're getting the Undead and the original game all combined, right?
Yeah, but that's what they've been putting in general.
So, does it also include the multiplayer on the console, or no?
No, they killed that.
All right, so guys, hold on. I got one more person in the back, and we gotta do this the right way. All right. Now I'm gonna bring in the Prophet Neos. Now, Neos, I'm gonna give you the stage. The floor is gonna be yours. And you can talk about whatever you want. And I don't even know what's going to be on your mind. So take over. And make it good, damn it. This is like you cutting a promo. I don't know against who, but
That is wild. First off, I'm gonna start this off by saying this. Hey, Vet, shut your ass up before I whip your ass with that goddamn gay ass Christmas tree you got in the back. Take that Christmas tree down, man. Oh my God, that's all I had to say. Hallelujah. Praise the PC gods. Jesus. Take it away,
Really?
Cowboy.
Really, that's it? That's all you got to say? You know what, Neos? I expect you to do a better job than that. But unfortunately, you can't. You know why?
Fuck the losers who can't take a joke. Man the fuck up.
Hey, listen. I am too chill to relax to be giving PC tongues today. Can a prophet relax? Can I relax, bro? Is that so hard to ask? Is that so hard to ask? Wow, bro. Hey, but listen though. Listen. I tried my best to get that correct.
I want to give a shout out to Neos. Listen, good stuff. The guy is always trying to make fun of Doc Dark, as a Vet said. You know, you did a good job trying to make Doc Dark. You know, because that's apparently who that guy is.
Look
like Doc is in my pool.
No, it ain't. No, look, he don't have that pool though. But you do though.
Look like Doc is in my. I mean, he was in Florida last week. You know, he did hit me up. You know, but we couldn't make the time work.
So basically, Cowboy crossplay now, huh? Not. Yeah.
Listen, man.
Hey,
all I know is you bringing the show down. All right. So listen. Tell the people though tonight, man. You're gonna be streaming, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming. Well, shit. What do you want to play? That's why I asked you earlier.
Okay, so you're on PC. So the cool thing is you could stream, right? Can't you stream and just switch games, right?
Yep. I can switch between games.
But do you have Hunt Showdown on PC?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so because I really do want to play that with some people, but I do think Warhammer Space Marines will be dope because it got so many modes and it's so violent and crazy. So I mean, but it's the people, man. Whatever we get together and we decide to play. But I will say I would like us to run around with a little bit of a Hunt Showdown. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, we can run both games on cool though. Don't matter.
All right, cool. All right, so with that being said, let me just bring in another guy. Wait, guys, give it up for Neos, man. All I gotta say is the guy's a funny guy. He's a cool dude. He literally been in, he's been in community for a while, but he was more Purple Haze side. He's a funny guy, cool dude, man. And I take my hat off to him. I always say he can take jokes, and that's the most important thing. He is gay, but either way, we don't.
Hey, no, women all day, breasts all day. We ain't doing that.
You're not?
No, ain't no gayness. What is that? Nah. What is that?
What is what?
What is me being gay? When did I switch up?
It was just this.
Nah, that's a vet. Nah, that's a vet though.
All right. So let me bring my man Q Beanie in the building. Bam, Beanie, what's going on, man?
What's up, boys?
Man, we're just chilling. Oh man, Quick Play Dynamics. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it.
Hey, show that toilet paper brand, bro. You know you got a brand now.
Hold on, let me find it. Oh man.
Yeah, when can we pre-order that stuff?
You know what? I could give you a special promo for that. Hey guys, listen, if you go
let me find it first. All right, so guys, I'm gonna let Neos take it away, all right?
All right, so for a special promo, you can get yours today. Nice toilet paper, exclusive to Cowboy's name, because that's the only goddamn exclusive he has left. You can get yours today for a special price of $5.99. Limited edition toilet paper. It'll keep your ass clean and it'll keep you soft and little.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing, really, Neil. All right. Let's get everybody back on. So Vets in the building. TPG. F the Cat. Q Beanie.
Hey, hold
No,
on.
that's not. And I'm the only one here
Hold
who's
on,
actually gaming right now.
There we
Hold
go.
up. Hey, can you put Neos in timeout? Because I'm sorry, that was weak. I have been on this platform with you so many times and have gotten roasted by so many people in the 5-6 years that we've known each other. I'm sorry, dude. That was like a kindergartner trying to talk to the teacher.
Hey, no, you gotta give my boy Neos. He knows how to use the phone stuff.
Hold on.
He looks at it.
Look, even TPG has done a better job at roasting my ass for shit.
That was pretty good, man.
No, that was awful.
Come
That was
on.
awful.
Come on. Man, you just being a little hungry. You just being a little
Wait.
hungry.
Hold on. Don't worry, bro. I got
That shit was horrible. That made me.
Look,
no.
Part of my insides just died. Like the PC god came down and said, "We surrender." Okay, PC, we're done. We've lost. We are effectively calling it quits. And
Oh yeah, it's better
Maker of Chaos in the building. He said, "Who the heck plays on PC anyways?"
Happy Meal gamers, like your brother.
Yeah.
You a goddamn liar.
Listen, I'll gladly play on cloud gaming before I play on PC.
But here's
the PC order.
That's worse.
Right now. What are you on?
That's worse too.
Hey, hold on. Hey guys, hold up. Ron Slusher's in the building. Let's acknowledge him.
Hold on. Well, look, we always acknowledge the Amazon gods.
Yeah,
but here's the thing. Neos, how many issues you have constantly with your shitty PC? Whether it's internet, it's your drivers, it's your Windows, it's, your updates, whatever. You know how much I have to do when I game? None of that shit. You know why? Because I don't have to download. I don't have to update. I don't have to do any of that shit.
Oh, man, you gotta click 2 buttons.
I don't even need a PC to play on an Xbox. I don't need a PC to play on a PlayStation. Literally, that's the whole point of cloud gaming.
The only thing that you need is your phone, right?
I don't even need a phone. I can game. I can.
So basically, you can cloud game. So basically, if you don't need phone, you don't need the console, you don't need nothing. So basically, you just using your imagination, right? So that's literally what you're using, right? You cloud gaming. You hooking your brain up. So I mean, like what's going on?
There's this thing called this over here, right? That TV. That's I can cloud game on that. I can cloud game on an iPhone.
But wait! You just said you didn't need a phone. Why you pulling out a phone for?
I'm
exactly.
Wait. You just said you didn't need a phone when you pull out a phone.
Hold on, let me get my xCloud loaded.
No, all I hear is bullshit. You just
let me
that's all.
All right, guys, let me ask y'all something.
Want to know why you hear bullshit? It's because of your shitty internet.
I don't have shitty internet anymore.
Let me ask you guys something. So I was on Black Friday walking around in Best Buy looking for a new fridge over the weekend. And dude, did you guys? I had no clue how big this thing was, or any of these things. So they had them in Best Buy. I was like, what the? I thought it was the size of a Switch.
No.
I was blown away. This thing is like, it's huge.
It's a PC. What do you expect?
Yeah, it's a beefy boy, brother.
Probably in the
Beefy
PC
boy.
section.
Yo, no, I never heard anybody say like the size of these, or maybe I never really fathomed it. I just thought they was all around the size of the Switch or the Portal. Damn, this thing is huge.
I mean, it's a 7-inch screen with an Xbox controller to it.
And I'm not just saying this one. I'm saying in general. Like they had this.
Yeah, they're all big.
Regular, they just had all of these.
I want you to experience the story. It's actually really good.
I don't think the portal's that big.
Yeah, me and my friend were sitting here. I'm helping him with Spider-Man. So I'm doing all the open world activities. He's doing all the main story content.
You don't think that the portal isn't big?
Yeah,
no, not like that. I own the
Portal.
That's the difference.
Wait.
Yeah, this.
And the portal's actually comfortable to hold.
Yeah, so the Portal feels kind of. I'll be honest. Portal feel like if you, it's gonna be felt like if you drop this, you going to the hospital. This thing was hefty. Like this thing feels sturdy.
Yeah, multiple people.
If someone hits you with that, you're feeling it.
Hell yeah.
Let me get on my.
You can't see,
let's see. What's this?
That's the browser that I use that allows me to do all of my games on my iPhone.
Nice.
Boostroid, Xbox, GFN. The only one that doesn't is xCloud, or not xCloud, is PlayStation, because PlayStation is a Windows thing only.
Oh darn!
Well, hey, look, that's what the portal's for. Why would I need it?
Exactly right.
Why does the mic quality sound like that?
My bad. Somebody got a little static.
Yeah, that's your co-host there.
Oh, that's Cubini. I mean, my bad. What's his name? FK?
You don't remember his own damn name? He's right there in front of you.
Guys, I want to tell you this. So let me just bring up some stuff so I moved to Florida, right? And I end up getting the dog I wanted. You can see him in the background, little cute self. End up getting the car I always wanted, right? Cool. I live 35 minutes from the beach. Cool, right? Something I've been waiting for forever. And I thought it would never be real. And I don't give a damn what y'all say. I know Purple's going to jump out somewhere and be like, you're going to spend how much? Guys, I am buying this. I've been waiting forever. And now it's actually real. Yes. Samsung officially
buying the full. I knew it.
TriFold. Now,
I knew that's what you were about to show.
Oh hell yeah! So it's always been rumored for many years, and finally it comes out on Friday. But in some of the other countries, they said it is coming to the U.S. Q1 of next year.
No. Rewind that video a little bit.
Okay, let's pull it back. Let me pull
Look
that back on.
That thing's
Say
back.
that.
Hang on,
guys. I know this thing is like
look at the charger. I know, but look at that charger. That thing's a weapon. Watch when he shows that charger. Look at that.
But you know why?
Dude, that thing's so fucking.
No, you know why? Because it's actually a 45-watt charger, which is a big deal.
Oh, I know.
That's actually a big deal for a phone.
No, I know that. That's you're pushing like tablet quality, or not tablet, like handheld PC.
That's TPG.
Man, I was gonna point out. I think it's hilarious. All you guys spending money on the handheld to copy what you could do on a console to begin with.
TPG,
you know what's crazy?
Gotta fix your mic real quick.
I'm gonna buy this phone, and I'm gonna be like, bro, my phones cost more than Neo's PC.
Right?
Hey, you want a cookie?
Oh, hold up. Hey, Anthony. Hold up.
You really want a cookie on that?
To be fair, it ain't hard for somebody to have a more expensive item than that PC.
That is true.
What is that? Scrapyard materials you just found out of a dumpster?
That is true.
Bet you're literally gaming on a GTX 1060 something. I don't want to hear that.
No, actually, I'm not. I just game on whatever. All I need is internet access to handle my gaming. My GPU doesn't. You want to know what that GPU does in my PC? Absolutely nothing, except handle my streaming.
I didn't ask for all that. Only thing I asked was how you gonna cloud stream. So you didn't need
I already told you how.
Neo, you can cloud stream on that. I'll make it simple. Neo,
TPG, fix that shit, man.
Yeah, you gotta fix that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's bad.
It's real bad. TPG's mic.
That background noise is TPG.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, it is CPG.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, look, your ratings just went up. The network actually contacted you to tell me that they were going to shut you down if you didn't kick him off.
Damn. No, to be fair though, if you cloud game, all you need is anything that has a web browser. Like, just think of it.
Neos is too young to understand that. He's like, what, 10 years old? I don't even know how he has an account on YouTube.
Shut your ass up.
Damn.
Dude's got a good point though.
That's the thing.
Bro, you're literally 70 telling me where else you can game. You just say that you didn't need a phone, you didn't need a console, you didn't need a PC. No, so I'm assuming that you don't need a TV either.
No, yeah, but
where's the browser gonna be?
So where
no. I want to know where's the source coming from. You just say you didn't need no phone.
No,
where the games come from?
Niels, that is real though. When I was big into cloud gaming, cloud gaming, you could like I could pull up videos where I walked out my bedroom and I was playing on my phone, and instantly I went from my phone to my laptop and from my laptop to my TV. Like literally.
Anthony.
No. He just said he didn't need any of that. That's what I'm saying. So how can he do it?
Oh no. I think what he's saying is though, like, okay, think about it. He really doesn't need a TV, right? He could use either or. Just saying that. You know, if he didn't have a TV, he still could play on a phone. If he didn't have a phone, he could play on a TV. If he didn't have a TV, he could play on a laptop. If he didn't have that, you know, as long as you got, long as you could get to a web browser.
Hold up. Pull up the Nerf report. Remember that was Bryant's thing with Stadia, and he literally spent how many videos did he make showing what can Stadia be played on? He bought a $5 browse, Android TV device, USB plug-in device or whatever from Walmart to prove that anything can run Stadia. That was half of his channel.
Well, that's why Stadia died, because everything does that shit now.
Well, I think
there's nothing special about it.
No, that's kind of
if
like the Xbox. I know,
Yeah.
But anyways,
I was gonna say, if you think about it, Xbox pretty much. So
he went there, didn't he?
If you think about it,
for that
xCloud is
one.
pretty much the new Stadia. So xCloud pretty much could do almost everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't do everything Stadia did, but it can do almost everything Stadia did.
No. The only thing xCloud can't do that Stadia could was the direct streaming. If they added that, that's what Luna does.
Well, no. Hold up. There's a couple other things. So they don't have games where you can have people in the audience watching and pressing buttons or typing in on YouTube and actually add things in the game. Remember,
nobody does.
I don't think they care about that. Yeah, come on.
No. I'm just saying that was cool because they did that with the game of the year, which ended up being Baldur's Gate 3. That was on Stadia first. Those were Stadia only features.
Do you know that the only place that you could play Cyberpunk 2077 when Sony and Microsoft were both issuing refunds to everybody because how shitty the game ran on PC, and not just the consoles, but PC was getting refunded also with Stadia. I watched a guy that had 150, like over 1,000 people watching him try to load that game on his PC. Could not get it to work. He popped up Stadia, bought the game, and loaded it up, and it ran fine. Because when Cyberpunk launched, that was the only place that you could play it properly.
I played that game on Xbox One the weekend it came out and completed it.
Nobody played.
It may have run like shit, but it still ran.
Yeah, nobody
I think
about the
so.
Xbox
So to explain it, right? So to put some context. So listen, let me put some context to it. I think the cool thing was because Stadia was there's no updates, right? You just got that version of it. You got the best version of it that went straight to whatever device you stream. So on everything else, you had to have some updates and patches that was kind of giving it a little bit of issues, and they took them a while to figure that out. So that's why it ran really well on Stadia. But anyway, I don't want to turn this to a cloud gaming thing. I don't want, but I'm just saying that cloud gaming does have some benefits. It does. Like if you think about it, right? The time it takes to download something is fast now, but just imagine having 0 downloads at all or 0 updates. It is kind of cool.
I mean, you're downloading while you play it, so it's.
but that's what I'm trying to stress at for these PC wannabe gamers that think that everything should revolves around a PC, and the updates and the downloads and all that shit don't really harm, mess up your gameplay and all of that and the experience. When I don't need my GPU. Yeah, my GPU is super fucking old, but you know what it's used for? Literally to handle to streaming. That's the only thing. There are no games installed on my PC. The only thing that GPU is used for is to obviously operate the operating system. But when it comes to gaming, it doesn't use any of the GPU.
Yeah, you got to think about it. Same thing with me, right? I bought a gaming laptop. When I bought it, it really didn't need all that power at the time, but I got it, and like you said, I used no resources pretty much besides OBS. Was like the only thing I ever downloaded on it. I was streaming from the cloud.
Why do you think I can stream to 6 different locations at one time and not have a single problem with it? It is literally because one, my internet with the 2 gig up and down, that helps. But because there's nothing stressing the CPU, there's no stress on the GPU because everything is handled in the cloud. While you struggle, you can only handle your YouTube channel to stream to. I could sit here and load up and stream to everywhere. I could stream 4 different streams directly to YouTube if I wanted to, all at the same time and have 0 problems because my GPU is handling all of that for me.
So wait, what you're saying is when Neos try to stream a game and play it sound like this. His PC be screaming. His PC be screaming.
Yes. Now, but you know what doesn't scream when they live stream and do that? Your gaming laptop never did with the cloud. And you know what you could also do is that remote play, and you still wouldn't have that issue.
That is true.
Just saying. I remember watching you live streaming Stadia in your damn car on your coffee breaks.
That is, hey, I didn't have a coffee break, damn it.
Well, you know what I meant.
Yeah, it was real.
Dude, every fucking day at noon.
In my car, streaming from my phone. Think about it. I was in my car streaming from my phone. So my phone was playing the video games, streaming to YouTube, and having the camera on me. Like, it was crazy. Well, it wasn't a camera because Stadia didn't get that feature.
But
that was
wasn't it also with? Oh, it wasn't even using Wi-Fi. It was using what? 5G?
Mobile data. Using mobile data. 4G at best back then.
Yeah, because I don't know if 5G was really big
at the time. 5G really, anyway, so let's move on. So FCAT, if you want to bring up your that stuff you had, I just seen you pull it down, but if you want to bring that up, we could definitely get into it. But guys, thanks for popping on. Let's chat some gaming and whatever else you guys want to get into. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, and we are back.
And yeah, so today we launched it Renegade Destiny 2 expansion involving around Star Wars.
That was today?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to pop in. I watched the trailer for it, and I listen. I know you're giving it hell, and some people. I think Star Wars is probably like the perfect combination for Destiny. Like, you're flying from different planets. It just makes sense.
No, the only comparable you can make it that it's in space, but actually in Destiny is in our solar system.
So let me hear this. Explain why you feel Destiny and Star Wars isn't a good mix. Let me hear it.
Yes, like Destiny is in our solar system, like Earth, Venus, Mars, all that, right? Star Wars is in a whole galaxy far away a long time ago.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Isn't right now there's a comet from out of our solar system right now as we speak? So if we got in real life something that came from out of the solar system in our solar system, as you say, Destiny is not in the Star Wars solar system, can't they bring stuff from another solar system to ours?
No, because the Star Wars is completely different story, lore.
I'm just saying, and also not think about it.
Destiny.
So wait, think of this. Destiny has already had swords that look like a lightsaber, right? Destiny already had guns that seem like a blaster. Destiny already, like, you're on one planet, you can fly and go to another planet. Like, dude, it feels like you could merge Star Wars into it.
You can't. No. I mean,
that's your opinion. Fair enough. I just sip my tea on that one.
As far as, I mean, I saw every Star Wars movie and played every Destiny. They do not mix at all.
I feel like you didn't make. All you said was it's from a different solar system, a different galaxy, and that's literally
completely different.
all you said.
So them putting Star Wars in Destiny, they're saying the Force comes from the Traveler. Basically, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, but think about it. If you look at Destiny, these characters have all these powers where they could jump super far. They damn near got force grab. They damn near have Star Wars powers. So
no, the Star Wars you can like push and pick up stuff with your mind or whatever. Like in Destiny, you're trying to know bombs and.
Well, let me ask the panel. Do you guys think Star Wars is a good fit to merge with Destiny? What's your thoughts, Niels?
To be honest, I think it could fit. I mean, like, it does take place in space and different planets and stuff in different solar systems. So I could definitely see it fitting. I mean, even if they did the same thing with Warframe, I could definitely see that too. But
I can see that too.
You know, I think it's pretty cool. So
Warframe never did a collaboration like this.
I mean, yeah, they never did, but I mean, at the end of the day, I still feel like this is cool. I could say this because, like, you know, at the end of the day, I don't play Destiny as I used to.
Right.
But I do think, you know, this whole collaboration is pretty cool. You know, like lightsabers and Destiny. Like, come on, man, you can't pass that,
dude.
Just saying.
No, yeah. What about you, Vet?
I mean, it is what it is. I tried playing Destiny ages ago.
Right.
It's just not my style. I don't see why it can't fit. If it could fit in Fortnite, why can't it fit in this? This is more.
That's different.
I agree.
Skin. It's a skin. This is an entire expansion.
I understand.
Lore, weapons,
I understand
vehicles.
that, but this is more of a Destiny 2 seems more of a fit for
and then
a Star Wars thing than a Fortnite. Let's be honest here.
And hold up, FCAT, you're wrong. When Star Wars came to Fortnite, so I'm not sure if you play Fortnite or not. You could get into the TIE fighters. They literally had, it wasn't just you had Star Wars skins. They had different Star Wars things on the map, like dog fights and everything. So
I remember that shit. But that's what I'm saying is why can't, you know, it's not surprising. I mean, look at the images. What that basically looks like some crazy ass what the hell is it? What's the Mandalorian or whatever the hell it is? Why can't you just do something like that?
Yeah, but it is what it is. Listen, everybody's opinion is their opinion. I just don't. I kind of shocked that you feel like you can't.
What'd you put on here? What is this?
Oh, Cubini's playing the Marvel game. So is that out now, Cubini?
Yeah, I'm on Xbox trying it.
That's dope. All right, Cubini,
so they have, you know, for example, they have Emu Kylo Ren right here.
Cubini, let me ask Cubini, what's your thoughts on Destiny merging, having Star Wars content?
I don't see a problem with it. I really don't know a lot about Destiny, but I mean, sounds like a good thing to me. It'll get me to try it. So I mean, that's all they want. I'll try it and see. You know, I liked Starfield, all Star Wars. So I'm there too.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna throw it in. So Dodgeman's in the building. He said, "Hell, I'm still getting used to streaming on my rig. I think the highest my CPU uses was like 38%. That was at 21."
You have the Girl Boss Jedi. It looks like a light strider. One of the worst NPCs in Destiny history.
Is it?
They got the Mandalorian armor coming. Check that out, Cowboy.
Oh, look at that.
Looks cool.
How's that make? Hey, how's that make you feel, Anthony?
I mean, I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I was when I was a kid.
I know you remember when you used to ask me that shit.
That's cool. I know.
I was waiting.
I mean, that was cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was cool as hell.
Oh shit!
Vet brought it back.
I was finally waiting.
Yeah, but really the only comparable you can make is that they're both in the.
Well, let me ask you this. Here's somebody who was big. Here's somebody who was big into Destiny, right? So I'm curious to hear what he has to say. So Jers is in the building, aka Chill Gaming. What's up, Jers? Jers, what's your thoughts with Star Wars stuff being in Destiny?
Hey, what's up, everybody? It doesn't belong there.
Okay.
Oh,
Never.
damn.
I agree with FCAT. The lore doesn't match up. They can say, well, it's new. No, it's not new. You guys are idiots over there at Bungie. You don't know what the hell you're doing. You just want it for a money grab. It has nothing to do with the lore, dog. Now, I understand with the background, right? Cowboy was saying, oh, you could travel to different planets. Yes, we should have. We should have been traveling to different galaxies for more lore and more content. But, it's Bungie. They're cheap. They're like the Kmart that went out of business. But, it's just, it doesn't match up, bro. It does. I don't see it fitting. There is some fan base that.
Let me ask you this. So Destiny has swords, right? Like lightsabers. Destiny has guns like blasters. Destiny has ships that.
Cowboy, you have to understand. Hold up. Let me finish. Cowboy, you have to understand there's lore behind those swords.
Okay.
You understand? It doesn't match with. It's a sword, but it's not a lightsaber. It's not. They're not Jedis. You know what I mean? There's a whole lore behind Destiny, and a lot of lore actually, but it's not in the game. But it's a lot of lore in the books that you have to read in the game. But
so let me ask you this: do you have a problem whenever they bring like outside stuff like this to different games?
In the sense of what?
Like, do you have a problem when Fortnite had Star Wars stuff?
Well, Fortnite's bugged out anyway. I mean, Fortnite's chaotic. Fortnite's anything.
That's
we can't compare Fortnite to Destiny.
So
that's what I'm saying. That's a collaboration. Like,
yeah, that's
no,
like
let me ask you this.
Did you
okay, let me ask you this. Did you have a problem where Ghost Recon Wildlands had a Predator in it?
That's collaboration.
I did. What the hell is he doing in there? He had no place being in there. He has no.
I feel like if I'm making a video game and I get a chance to merge something cool, that's cool to me. I was mad when I missed out on that. I was like, damn.
That was the game mode. Let's be honest.
I'm not saying.
But wait, let me ask though. But what's to say that two lores can't cross over?
I know.
Do you know the lore of Destiny? Just answer me that question right now.
Let me ask you this.
The lore of Destiny, that's the problem. Like, it does not correspond with Destiny at all.
Let me ask you this. Was Jason versus Freddy, that wasn't cool? Like, they shouldn't have did that?
But it was kind of like in the same time frame.
No, hell no. Listen, I give them credit. They pulled that off. I think the writing was really cool. But when you think about it, you're kind of like Jason and Freddy.
But it happened around the same time in the movies. Right? In the 80s, 70s, whatever. It's happening around.
I mean, like, time frame doesn't have anything to do with it. Still,
absolutely it does. And that's what you're talking about. Listen, no. See, you can't see. This is why I'm gonna Niels, you're cool, but when it comes to Destiny, just don't do that because I'm gonna school you around like everybody. The lore. I would implore anybody to watch the lore.
I've been playing Destiny since it came out.
Okay, talk to me. Break it down.
But I'm still saying, like, what's the point in what, like,
it doesn't listen. Anybody could say they've been playing since Alpha of 2014, June 12th. Like,
no, but that's why I'm asking you. Why can't two lore?
Because it doesn't correspond with Star Wars.
No, but give me a good reason, George. You can't just say it doesn't correspond. That's not an answer.
Right? That's really not an answer.
Where did the Hive come from? Where did the Hive come from? And did Star Wars ever hear of the Hive? It doesn't make sense. Now,
let me ask you this. Let me ask this. Hold on. Let me ask George this. George, right now, in real life, okay, there is a comet. We think NASA said it was a comet called 3i Atlas that's from outside of our solar system, and it's giving off properties that we're not used to. Scientists are looking like, what the hell? Our comets don't do that in real life. So in real life, if a comet is coming from outside of our solar system, a video game can't do that.
Cowboy, of course they can do that. They can be like, oh, look at this, a time warp. Something happened with a time loop. It was a dimensional wormhole. Like, we can make up stories and things. You know what I mean?
Know, like, the backstory of Star Wars, Cowboy? Like,
I can't believe I have to agree with FK on this situation.
Like, and
I'm just saying, I think so. What me as a content creator, right? So me as a content creator, what I'm always a big fan of is creative control. I love when you have the ability to get creative and do stuff. And I think video games is probably the furthest reach of being creative. Now, there's so many IPs that fall into other games. Like for you to be like, oh, I think the Predator in Badlands wasn't good. I'm like, but that's your opinion. But I feel like
it wasn't good. I said it shouldn't be there. It was fun though.
Cowboy, understand this. Okay, so in Star Wars, they have the Force, right? It's already there. And Destiny, they get their powers from those giant moon that casually comes to Earth. That's where they get their powers from.
But listen,
like without that moon, they're nothing.
So let me ask you this. So when Jason and Freddy fought each other, did that mean Jason had to have the ability to go in other people's dreams? No, he didn't. Right? Does that mean Freddy all of a sudden became outside of dreams? He didn't. So your problem is you're having a problem. You want Star Wars and Destiny to turn to the same thing. You want it to be like, okay, everything that happened in Star Wars have to be exactly what happens in Destiny. They're just bringing Star Wars stuff into Destiny. It's just like the 3i Atlas is flying through our solar system. Like NASA said, like it's giving off stuff because our stuff we see before.
I'm gonna break it down why they put Star Wars in Destiny.
Okay.
They were losing bad. They needed something to bring them back to life, and they couldn't think of anything to do it.
Exactly. That's just fate.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. Like that's that just. I mean, that's anything, right?
To me, this is just a big money grab, and then Hey,
I feel like
I hope it
everything's
works,
a money
but-
grab, though.
Of course, everything's a money grab. I'm just saying, like, you have to understand, dude. Like, I played fucking Destiny. Sorry for the cursing, but I played Destiny blood in, blood out for 7,000 hours.
Okay,
If you
let
can
me
beat
ask you a
that, then you
question.
can talk to me. But
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. King of gaming, which you're not. So listen, and
Hell
you still ducking me. You still ducking me in Destiny now.
Well,
Anyway,
we could do it. We could do it live, bro.
Nah, you ducking. You ducking.
We can
So
do it
listen,
live, though.
let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
You ready?
Yo,
Why are you ducking me in Destiny?
I said we could do it live.
Damn, I forgot what I was about to say.
Hello?
Anyways, I mean, listen, it's cool. Like, everybody can have their opinion. I just think, like, man, if you're gonna make video games, like, dude, make a video game. Get
For
creative.
me, at this point, like for them to put it into Destiny, I feel like that they ran out of ideas.
It's a kick in
the expansion.
Oh, I know what I was gonna ask. So
Right.
let me ask you this, Jers.
Also,
So Battlefield dropping the 2042, is that a money grab? Battlefield going back in the day, is that a money grab?
Cowboy, you're not making sense.
I'm just asking you a question. You could just say yes or no. I don't know. And explain why.
See, but you can't. Again, you're generalizing. You
I'm
can't.
just asking you a question. You can answer the question and then give an answer.
I can say, yeah, it's a money grab.
Okay.
Like, I agree with Niels. Everything's a money grab. The way you market it, of course.
Right.
And we can all say that in a generalization. We got to stop doing that, guys. Seriously, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, bro. Star Wars doesn't match with Destiny. You can flip flop it. We can do like Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, everything came back at the end. Oh, look at me. It's a time frame like Marvel. Like,
right.
This is where we're going now.
I can say this too. Like, with Marvel and DC, they have done crossovers with both same universes.
They have.
And at the end of the day, they don't fit, right? But they done it.
Yeah.
But this is where they're going. This is where this is
but they
real
usually
life.
matched up.
I think if Marvel and DC,
against each other.
I think if Marvel and DC was able to do a crossover, you could have Destiny and Star Wars. Like, somebody should be slapped for thinking you can't have Destiny and Star Wars. If Marvel and DC did it.
Okay, so let me ask you this: are they going to implement, the Jedi power, the Force?
They're just doing the lightsaber.
Nah,
and
most likely
they got
not.
the
But they'll
chick.
probably give like the lightsaber though.
They got the
But that's
chick
whack.
that,
So if you're going to introduce Star Wars, might as well just go all in on Star Wars. Like, you know what I mean? Give us
But
that
the Force,
power.
but the Force doesn't really have like too many special powers like that. Like
Doesn't
the
matter.
other
It's in the game.
abilities and stuff.
It's
still
All
there.
right,
Yeah,
well,
I'm just saying.
Well, let's move on from this.
They're
Let's not
trying to
get
be
stuck on
literal.
Destiny.
That was Kubini playing.
He was playing a Marvel game that just came out. The beat 'em up. Oh, wait. What the hell is this?
No, I'm just playing Clockwork's trailer.
Oh, okay. When is this game coming out?
So some of the new stuff I've been hearing that this game is slotted for next year, and Forza is going to be early next year. So I don't know. That's what Twitter's saying. So, but we should get this game at some point next year.
What's your thoughts on the Marvel beat 'em up?
I'm going to spend more time with it, but it reminds me of that Ninja Turtles game that came out.
Is it made by the same people?
Yeah,
Streets of
yeah.
Rage,
We
man.
played the
Streets
crap
of
out of the Turtles
Rage.
game, so yeah, I'll spend more time with it this week.
Okay.
That's pretty. Yeah, so
All right,
moving on. So they put out a survey saying that they're considering bringing back the Red War, racing. They're asking people, why are you going over to Destiny Rising? Also,
They never should have took out Sparrow Racing. I think that
I
was
was
really
about
fun.
to say that, bro.
Right?
That should have been something that just stayed.
Yeah, that was so fun. Think
Yeah,
about
well.
it. You did a raid for 5 hours. You just want to race for like an hour just to unwind. I think that would have been great.
Hey, Jers, does racing and Destiny not belong?
But they have
Man,
Sparrows.
you remember
Already
the
in the game, Cowboy.
menagerie? Remember the menagerie or whatever? A lot of people want that back in the game.
They want what back in the game?
The menagerie or whatever in the Leviathan.
No, they're bringing that back?
No, he said they want it.
No, a lot of people want that.
Oh, bro, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah. So moving on from this, let's do leak reveals Marathon crossover armor.
I feel
So
like
the-
this game's gonna flop.
Does Marathon belong in Destiny?
No.
I don't.
Did you
Yeah,
think so?
I don't feel like. Be quiet, boy.
I
Oh,
think Ron.
this you question, but not Star Wars.
I think Ron had a good point in the comments too. Like Mortal Kombat, they had guest characters too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think when you think of games, right? Fortnite is definitely at the top of having guest characters. Mortal Kombat would be number 2, and then I guess Dead by Daylight would be number 3. When you think of it.
Yeah.
Drop it.
So you disagree with this one? With putting Marathon skin Destiny?
My wife just knocking everything over, man. God damn. I mean, a skin is a skin. I think if they did it, they would probably do it so they could try to bring more like appeal to Marathon. I mean, for me, a skin is a skin. I think if they put something in a game, I just want them to be creative. So the Star Wars thing, yeah, I just think it makes sense. But listen, maybe I would, if I played it and it'd be like, this don't make sense. So hopefully they make sense, right? So, skin is a skin, like I said, but if they're adding, stuff to that lore, like Jerz is saying, it should at least make sense. So, and that's what writers are for, right? Like I said, I always thought 2 things was cool, right? When they had Jason versus Freddy, I was always like, we always wanted it to happen, but how can they even make a story that makes sense? I thought they did a great job with the story, then make it make sense. And then how they gonna have Jason fighting Freddy, right? And then Jason X, a lot of people might not like the movie. I thought it was clever how they had Jason in outer space. Like they actually pulled that off. I was like, damn, I would have never thought, like, how you gonna have Jason in space and it makes sense. So it's all about the writers, man, and if they could pull something off. Now, I think what's kind of not fair is when you have certain people are just like, that don't belong. It's like, well, where's your ideal and your company and your game that you made? And you know what I mean? Like, give them a chance. And if they could pull it off and you'd be like, oh, that's kind of cool. But if you don't plan on playing it at all, I guess you wouldn't know, right? So, I don't know. This is what Neos don't have.
Next up, apparently, Marathon.
Popeyes, baby. Got my red beans and rice. Got these biscuits. Got these fries. Let's go. Oh, sorry. I apologize. FK. Go ahead.
I already have my stuff.
This just dropped a little while ago. Apparently, they reached an agreement with Anti-Real.
Oh, I was wondering, what did they do? Like whatever came of that. So Marathon Art controversy resolved as artist reaches agreement with Bungie and Sony. When I played it, I guess I can't really say, right? I figured they did something. Any of you guys got pulled into the PlayStation thing for the Marvel game? I think comes out the play test is this Friday. The Token Marvel Souls thing. What'd you say, FCAT?
I haven't heard anything about it. It said it was going to be in your library.
Oh, is that what they said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was curious to how they're going to do it. Because I know they sent me an email and said I could download it early, but I was like, I don't see it.
So, moving on from this, apparently this is the big rumor right here. Apparently Destiny 3 is in early development.
So this is what I want to ask. People who are fans of Destiny, right? We got Destiny 2 for like almost 10 years. Remember, they said it was going to be a 10-year game originally. And then we had Destiny 1 that went on for some years. And then it came out Destiny 2. Jers, Neos, you guys played it too. And FCAT. What are you guys' thoughts on a Destiny 3? You think they should or should not?
I don't know. The state of the game right now is pretty bad. Even if they do, I don't think it would do anything but it would have to be free at launch. So my opinion.
It would have to
I
be
think-
what?
Yeah, it would have to be what?
Free at launch.
Free?
Oh, free to play?
Oh yeah.
No, absolutely not. Free destroys gaming. I would say Arc Raiders is probably the best out of the extraction free kind of games that you had to pay for. Even $40 is probably the best extraction shooter I ever played. You know what I mean? But
Hey, Jers, I'm not sure if you noticed, Jers, but the biggest game right now is free, which is called Fortnite.
I was just gonna say, did he really say that free games hurt the thing? Because like all the top games are free.
Okay,
Like,
so who
all
followed
of them.
Fortnite, and what's happening with the games? Who followed Fortnite? Okay, then. So what I'm saying about Destiny 3, it shouldn't be free. Should it be 70? Probably not. Probably 50. But if they're gonna make Destiny 3, they have to revamp their engine. You have to upgrade it. Don't do the same engine, and you have to implement new things to do, new areas, new mechanics, and all this like sparrows and characters, skins, powers, and then enemies, and all this other like you know what I mean. Don't you know what I mean? Like you have to leave Destiny 2 behind, just like they left Destiny 1 behind. You got to move forward, expand, more galaxies, more planets, more everything, bro. But I don't even know if it's real. So it is.
I think
that'd be like 2028 at the earliest.
Yeah, I think if they made a new Destiny, I would want them to completely start over. Like I would almost want it to be like some far off galaxy that we never explored. And I don't even want you to have your same character. Like, yeah, people are gonna be like, "Where's my weapons?" Nah, you got to start from scratch. Like, I don't want nothing from Destiny 1 and 2. Like a brand new game, brand new everything.
And that's where I would say Star Wars probably would match with Destiny 3 because they went far out beyond. They found something. They went through time or something, you know, to try to get the golden era back or something, and they found the Star Wars saga, whatever the hell you want to put it. That would have made sense to me.
Hey, Jers, but 3i Atlas just came to our solar system. We didn't go to it. I'm just saying.
And what is that?
I'm just saying.
No, like what is it?
What's 3i Atlas?
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
The comment that's like the world been talking about for a couple months.
Okay.
Talking about it's
a little tiny hole in the world's been talking about it. Not very many people. It's already cruising past us. It's going the other way already.
No. December 19th is when it's going to be the closest to the planet. So it
doesn't matter. The guy changed his story. He said it's going to Jupiter. You know, so if we change the story,
apparently we had UFOs for hundreds of years, maybe thousands, and now our government wants to say, "Hey guys, it's real. Our bad. It was real the whole time, But here it is."
I just want to say, like with Destiny 3, I feel like for the game to catch my attention, it just has to stop vaulting content. Stop sunsetting content, man.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like I got fucked over by Bungie when I bought the DLCs and stuff. I played a little bit of it when I could, try to finish them. And when I come back to it later, it's like, okay, we're just gonna leave you with crumbs and stuff, and that's not right. So, knowing that I got burned by Destiny, I don't give a shit about Destiny 3 unless they make some changes. Once they make some proper changes, then sure, I might check it out again. Might be a little.
What's hard is So I'm one of those people. If I play Destiny right now, I'm using these super old weapons. And I remember even when me and George was playing, he was like, "Bro, you still using those old weapons?" Like, bro, I don't want to move forward, but I do get it. What's hard is, yes, we're consumers, right? And we don't need to care about money and all that stuff, as we always say. But I feel like ignorance is bliss. But also, if you're being ignorant to something, then the egg is on your face, right? I get sunsetting some stuff. I get starting over. I get locking certain stuff out because, like me, I don't know any of the new weapons because every time I play it, I just grab my old stuff. So they have to, in order for people to pay for new content and play new stuff, you kind of got to move past some of the old stuff because you're just going to have people who like certain things and they just don't want to change. And then you're not going to make that money. Like if we want games to keep living on, they have to make money. No matter what you say, people be like, "Oh, it's a money grab." If you like your favorite game, and you want it to keep going, this is what DLC and expansions are. Because I remember playing on Nintendo, and you loved the game, and when you beat it, it was over. It was done. Nothing. That's it. They didn't have New Game Plus back in the day, right? When they started doing DLC, I was like, oh, snap. Now my favorite game don't have to end. They start doing expansions. Wow. So, you know, now we got live service games where they just keep going. If you love that game, you kind of, they have to get creative to make you spend money, or that game just,
right.
You know, so.
Right. So, like, I get that, and I agree with that. But my thing is, if it involves someone spending their money on a product, it's like, as you just like mentioned, DLCs, right? There's so many people that can't even get old DLCs back for older titles, and I think it's like, you know, I think if someone spend their money, it's just like, just let that person keep their content. You can keep updating the game.
I do agree, but at the same time, man,
I'm just
you gotta
saying,
move forward. It's like the people
no,
who
no,
like,
I know. I'm saying, like, you know, yeah, you can move forward with the game, but I'm just saying, don't lock people out the shit that they paid for. That's all I'm saying.
No, I got you.
Care.
But it's kind of like, the companies still allowing a game that's like 10 years old, and they're still like servicing the servers, right? It's like, oh, well, how come I can't play my game from PS2 online? That's not fair. It's like, bro, get the new game or play something else. Like, how many people are playing that old game for them to spend money on monitoring the servers and updates? You know what I mean?
But multiplayer, that's different. I'm talking about like DLC.
Are you talking about like areas news?
No, I'm saying like the whole expansion of the DLC. Like,
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Areas
story.
like the Redfall, Redfall, the Red War, the you know, that stuff.
Yeah,
the
like
raids that implement with
Forsaken and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think they should have ever took that out of the game.
Yeah, because it's like they just only left crumbs like dungeons and stuff. Don't get me wrong.
They took out the raids too. Like they took out.
Yeah, they had
raids.
raids. It had, you know, and the only thing that's left is this dungeons. I'm like, yo, that's fucked up, bro. I spent my money on this, bro. You just taking this shit away from me. If I had known that, I would have never spent my money. I would have never gave you no money in the first goddamn.
What I don't like is
Beanie, what are you playing right now?
Hey, what I don't like is here. Let me take this off the screen.
It's a December Game Pass lineup. All the games.
You know what I don't like? I don't like when they add old stuff and make you pay for it again. Like it'd be like, oh, you update, and they brought in the old raid. I'm like, mother effer, I paid for that before. Like, why?
Why are you bringing it back now?
Right? Like, hold up. Like that should be free.
Somebody call PlayStation and let them know that, huh? Shit.
Absolutely. Cowboy, let me ask you a question. Would you be okay with them putting Star Wars into the WWE game?
Me personally, I don't care what they do. I don't make video games. I'm not one of the people that cry about what they do in video games. Like you're gonna do what you want with your you're gonna do what you want with your game because you made it. And if you could entice me to play it, cool. I'm one of those people where I just won't play it. Like when people are like, I can't believe in Call of Duty they're letting you run around with Cats and Jason, and dude, you don't spend your money on it. Like, so
I ain't gonna lie though, Cowboy. I agree with that.
Skin.
Like, not to cut you off, FCAT, but like from a person that does play Call of Duty, I will tell you that shit does piss me off when I see somebody in this gay ass skin just going around and
like
then
the anime.
Yeah, like, bro, like, don't get me wrong, that shit cool, but like, bro, I came across some people that disrespected me with those skins, the rat skin and all this dumb shit. I'm like, bro, get the like, make an option where I could turn that shit off. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of people in COD that talk about it. Right. I have to. I don't like that shit, bro. That shit gay as hell, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think like that's your opinion, but to you have to think if they listen to you, then they would be losing money, right? So now there's a bunch of people that's like they don't want it in the game, and so they got an option. They can play Battlefield, which isn't doing it, which is cool, right? But everybody's trying to be like Fortnite. Fortnite is making that money, so it's like
that's true.
My motto is I'll never tell another man not to make money. Like if Jers was like, bro, I got this ideal, and I'd be like, bro, do you? Like I don't have to do it, but I would never tell you not to make money. So I'm not gonna tell these companies.
Another thing is too, yeah, you can make your money, but you have to listen to your customers too, bro.
Here's the thing: if somebody was running around killing you with a rat skin, that means that person spent real money on it. So you're gonna alienate that person because you got mad because you got killed with somebody wearing a rat suit that spent their hard-earned money. They wanted that rat suit. So what about them?
I mean, yeah, you can spend your money on that. I literally just said that's cool and all, but like make an option to where I could turn it off. But my whole thing is, you know, why is Call of Duty trying to compete with Fortnite? Fortnite is not your competition, man.
No, but Fortnite. Well, so technically, the biggest game in the world is Roblox, and Fortnite is gaining on them, right? So the thing is, when you say the biggest games in the world, that's powerful. So if they're looking at Fortnite, like, how did they become the biggest game in the world when it was just this little zombie game where you built stuff to shut people out, right? They started doing this. They started having IPs jump in their game, and it got popular and popular because kids wanted skins, right? So at the end of the day, it's like I can't knock them for trying to copy, right? Because they're trying to see if they can spark that fire. Now, when it doesn't work, then that's the issue. So yeah, there are a lot of people like you that's like, I don't like it. So the thing is, it got to swing the other way, where it's more people like, I don't like it, and then they got to get rid of it. But I'm not gonna knock them for trying to do what Fortnite do, because Fortnite is making that money, So that's just me. If you had your own video game, I'd be like, bro, do what you can. Like, you'd be like, I'm thinking about copying Fortnite, bro. It's crazy what they're doing. I'm like, hey, if it works, it could backfire, right? Like, you don't like the stuff Call of Duty is doing, but people are buying them skins. So clearly some people are spending money.
But see, that's the thing though, Cowboy. Them copying Fortnite is backfiring on them. You see the player counts, it ain't good.
Right. No, I agree. But I do think that's because Battlefield came out with a better game, and also Arc Raiders came out. So it's kind of like we was talking in the chat. It's kind of crazy, but Call of Duty probably, usually you'd be afraid. Oh, I want to bring my game out around Call of Duty. This is crazy. I mean, obviously they didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't think this was going to happen, but it's kind of like, oh, maybe Call of Duty should have came out earlier in the year and didn't come out around these two games. So, you can't just be like, oh, well,
Cowboy, I gotta disagree, bro.
Okay.
If Call of Duty was good, a lot of people be playing Call of Duty as well, along with
True.
Battlefield and Arc
I
Raiders.
agree.
We gotta
That is
understand, we're
true.
gamers. We play everything. If they're good, we're gonna play them. It's not that, you can say like Destiny. Destiny's a grinding game, you know what I mean? It's RPG kind of style, looter shooter, so you want to stay in focus. But it's like Arc Raiders is absolutely fun. You know what I mean? Headache sometimes, but it's great. Battlefield's awesome. Call of Duty, man, I bought it because it was nostalgic. It's a bad habit, but I'm gonna be playing the zombies private matches, whoever got it. But it really fell off, bro. It's really a shame where it's going, and I hope next year the new implementation of it will be a lot better.
I think what happened was Call of Duty picked and this is crazy. I literally said this before I even seen the trailer for the new Call of Duty. I played the Battlefield beta, right, when my son was here visiting, right? And I was like, dude, this is dope. Like, this is what people been saying. They want that realistic shooter, right? And I literally had no clue what the next Call of Duty was going to be like, right? And I was like, yo, if Call of Duty next game is futuristic, it's going to be bad. Like 2 weeks later, they showed a trailer for Black Ops 7. And I was like, oh, damn. Like, so the thing is, people lately want that realistic shooter. I'm not going to say this Call of Duty is terrible, but it's just not the vibe, right? It's like a fad. If you get enough people that say, I want realistic, I want realistic, I want realistic, whether you like Call of Duty or not, the fad is they want realistic, and literally Battlefield gave you that, right? So Call of Duty, unfortunately, they made the wrong move this year. Like, had they come out with a realistic Call of Duty, no jumping off the wall or any robots in it and all that, then maybe they would have had a better chance at at Battlefield.
Well, I don't really think futuristic is really the problem. I mean, real reason why I say that, because I mean, hell, I used to play Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3 back then. I had a blast with that shit. Like Black Ops 3, running up on walls and stuff, getting on people, like that was dope. But like in this game, in this setting and everything, it doesn't. It just doesn't have a feel. It just feels like old games are combined into one. And then when you get into matches and stuff, like when I was playing matches and everything, usually, and as I told you before, usually my KD is around like 2 something. Every game, I kid you not, this shit felt like fucking rank. Like I was playing ranked. And the skill, like I don't know what they did with the matchmaking or whatever, but based on the other cards, I would do decent. But in this one, This one felt weird. It didn't even feel right to play this game on mouse and keyboard, which is another issue because like running up on walls, wall jumping, usually that would be a good feel for mouse and keyboard. But as I'm playing, I'm like, yo, this is that. Something's
But
off
I think
about
the
that.
thing is though, we could agree that Battlefield is super popular, and we could agree that Call of Duty is the opposite of Battlefield this year, right? So you look at Battlefield, it's super realistic, and it's the vibe. Everybody's loving Battlefield. A lot of people, right? And Call of Duty is the opposite. Call of Duty, like when I play Battlefield and I jumped on Call of Duty, I like more futuristic stuff. I literally played Battlefield for some hours. You remember, we all played for hours. I was like, oh, I want to see what Call of Duty feel like. So I threw in Call of Duty. I personally feel like Call of Duty feel the weight of the characters feel better to me. The accuracy, but again, that might be more arcadey, right? So I might feel it like, oh, this feels a little more, I don't know. For me, I like the less realistic stuff, right? So Call of Duty is just doing the opposite of Battlefield, and Battlefield is the hot thing right now.
Then again, Cowboy, you also did tell me like it's been a minute since you played any COD game. So I think,
definitely.
Like, yeah, that's another reason why you said that you liked it too.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play the last Call of Duty, the last one, but I played the one before that. Like I never buy them anymore. When you guys are super into Call of Duty, listen, I'll be 50 in April. Man, I was playing Call of Duty when it first came out. Like I was hardcore into Call of Duty. Like I said, Modern Warfare 2, the original, that's my favorite Call of Duty. That's when I was super into Call of Duty back then. I'm just out of Call of Duty. But it is what it is. Each his own. Listen, like what you like, play what you like. I say the developers make whatever the hell game they want because they're the ones paying for it. If they screw up and you don't like it, don't pay for it. They'll learn the lesson to make a game people like. But I will say this. I stand up for creativity. I stand up for the developer saying, oh, this is what we want to put in our game. Now, if it backfires, cool. But dude, don't not make you're a developer. You get a chance to make a game that people want to play. Dude, make the game you want, right? Pivot if you want. Like, look at Arc Raiders. So the story of that was many years ago when they showed the trailer for that, it was supposed to be PvE. Just a bunch of people running around fighting robots. That was it. They realized, they said they did a test of 50 matches and only one match out of 50 felt exciting. It was like, man, this game isn't it. So they went back into the bag and kept trying and trying and turned it into a PvEBP extraction shooter, right? And people like it. So I think, like, man, you're creative. You're a developer. Make what you want. If people don't like it, you tried. But that's what I got to say, because I don't make video games. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you should have did this and that. Like, dude, let me see your game look better and make a better game. You know what I mean? Like, let the developers do their thing. If the people don't like it, they're gonna get roasted because they're not gonna make the money, and then hopefully that don't shut their company down and do something else. But it's like, dude, you can be creative. So if you got this vision, make that vision. Like, it kind of sucks when you want to do something like me, right? I love to say I'm not a slave to the algorithm, right? So I get to literally make whatever the hell content I want on my channel, and my channel isn't growing; it grows small. But dude, I still make a check, right? Just to put a cowboy hat on and be silly and have fun and make videos with my kids and my dog or whatever. So I'm not a slave to the algorithm. I don't have to be like, oh man, better not make that video because it's going to get 13 views. No, I make a video, it's going to get 13 views because I want it to. But I got to also know my channel ain't growing. So it's like, just know, bro, you ain't never going to be big time. That's cool. You know, so it is what it is. Anyways, Rudig's is in the building. Yeah, Rudig's is in the building. Jenna Hayes is in the building.
He needs the.
All right, go ahead. There you go, FCAT.
Yeah, let's talk about the console where Call of Duty is most popular. Yes, PlayStation.
I didn't hear a word you just said.
So the new PlayStation 5 Slim consoles don't require disk drive pairing.
Yeah, so you don't need to verify it on the internet to get your disk drive to work.
Oh, well, that's cool because a lot of people have a problem with that.
Yeah, and that one person on Twitter that always does it when PSN goes around. Also, PS5 Slim model upgrades to cooling system using the PS5 Pro. So which variation of PS5 is this?
Well, did you watch Austin Evans? He already took it apart, didn't he? And he tore down the console to look at the cooling system on it and everything. I think it's a little bit better, but it's also cheaper. They're taking out material, for production wise.
My thing is, whenever they come out with stuff like this, so it's crazy. I never owned a Slim anything, right?
Really?
I'm one of the people where I buy the day one, right? I buy my console day one. I have the whatever big version.
Hey, how about we get Rudigs on the show to give us a proper analogy of the PlayStation Slim? Not. Well, I don't want to hear thoughts on a PS5 Pro or a Slim model or any of that from somebody that's a Microsoft fanboy or a shill or whatever you want to call it. Like, if you're a PC gamer, that's great.
You gotta quit talking shit about Austin Evans, bro.
I don't know who that is, so apparently.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Anyways.
That's your problem. That's your problem.
Not really.
He literally took the hardware apart and looked for the changes related to this topic.
What was his findings when he took it apart? What was
they cut back on material to save costs, but I think it was minimal, if any difference at all.
Oh, so it didn't matter then, basically.
No, they're just saving money on it. Yeah.
Yeah, because let's see how did the 900 or how's the $800 Xbox? How'd that go for over Black Friday sales? Anybody know the numbers?
It's actually $650. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no, that's right, because they're getting ready to jack the price.
Because everybody likes to name the most expensive version. Sure.
No, because I'm talking consoles, not PC.
Yeah. So the Xbox Series X costs $650. Just because you want to name the $800 special version doesn't.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about the price increase that Microsoft said they're about to do on their lovely.
They didn't say they were about to do it.
Well, when it happens, I can come back into the Discord and say, "Oh, guess what? Vet was right again." Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, now SSD prices are going up, so
we'll get to that, guys.
We're gonna do that too.
No, but Rue, if you wanna, since you've been laying around all day, if you want to come in and explain it properly, like someone that knows about PlayStation, I would love to hear.
So here, Cowboy, this is a video of him actually taking it apart and comparing.
All right, let's check it out. All right, check this out, bro.
I don't have sound per se. I can give you the link if you want to do sound.
Is this a PC guy that's going to tell us about a PS5 Pro? I can't wait.
Hey, Kabini, this the same moron that made a video that tried to compare a 5080 to a PS5 Pro, bro. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Kabini. Come on. Oh,
all he's doing is taking the two consoles side by side and comparing them. That's all he's doing.
Wait, Anthony, don't you have a video doing the same thing with the PS5 and the PS5 Pro?
I think I do.
But this is the new hardware. With the
so what you're saying is that Anthony could go to the store, right? And do the same thing and buy that and then put a video up and I could learn the same exact thing, right? Literally doing the same stuff.
Well, no, because he literally takes it apart and checks everything.
Yeah, but if he said what was that, Neos, that you said he claims?
This dude made a short comparing a RTX 5080 to a PS5 Pro.
So hold on, wait. What did he say though? What did he say? Like, it's easy to say he made a video comparing it.
No, so the thing is, he tried to like do a side by side like graphics quality or whatever.
Okay.
A PC graphics, it looks way different than console. They're not even almost the same, dude.
They were never meant to be.
Not your PC.
Okay, well then that's why I've never heard of this guy and I don't follow someone that literally doesn't know any of that stuff.
Kabini, like you could have at least said Gamers Nexus or something.
Hold on.
I don't think he would even do anything with a console.
Let's look at his degree. Hey, pause it. What's that degree? I think I got one of those also. I printed it out on Temu.
I think the problem is though, you guys. So I'm in the category with Vet. I don't follow any of these guys. I don't know their names. I think the problem is you guys got biased because you guys would. If he said PlayStation comparable to something because you like PC, now you don't like them. If somebody like PC, then you would like that person over somebody.
Cowboy. I'm just like in the boat of like you cannot compare that GPU.
Yeah, but you got to admit though, you do have a bias to PC, correct?
Not really.
Come on, bro.
Not really, bro.
Hold up. I'm gonna throw the flag here. I'm gonna take a shot. step in on Neo's behalf here. I get what he's saying though, but I get what you're saying. What Neo's is saying is that it's not PC versus that. He's literally saying you can't compare PC graphics like a hardware to a console because they are made differently. That's what he's trying to say. But you know how that Happy Meal PC talk is.
No.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
I already knew it was coming.
You knew it was coming. But I get that.
Yeah, let's see the video. Let's see the video.
Let's see what he's talking about.
I can't wait.
Like I don't know the premise of his video. So
yeah, look at that. Look at that smile. I mean, that says it all.
Yeah, look at that. Why would you even title that? Like, come on, what?
Bro.
Does the RTX 5080 outperform it? What video is that? What is that?
So wait, you got sound? Can you put sound up?
No, I'll send you the link. Hold on.
Okay.
See, I'm sorry though, but you're comparing PC to console again.
How come you don't have sound, Beanie?
Because I have to add it on OBS and I don't have it added.
Oh, okay.
I sent you the link in
I got it.
Streamlabs.
Yeah, I got it, brother. All right, so let's check this out.
There might be a full video. I'm not sure.
How does it compare to the PS5 Pro? While a $1,000 graphics card may seem excessive, this is half the price of the RTX 5090.
Now jumping into Cyberpunk, if you put them side by side, while there is a difference, I'll say it's actually a lot more subtle than you might think. Now yes, the RTX 5080 does have more performance on paper, and you are able to access additional settings, including additional ray tracing. But unless you're doing a lot of pixel peeping, the differences are actually kind of subtle, which is a little bit surprising, because while yes, Cyberpunk is a game that was originally designed to run all the way back on the PS4 and the Xbox One, it is well optimized on something like the RTX 5080.
Alright, so you've seen the results, but I'm curious, which one do you think is worth it? This is the brand new RTX 5080, but how does it compare?
So he did say it does look better. Like he didn't say the PlayStation looked better.
He didn't even talk about the He didn't even talk about the PlayStation. Let's be real. This is a PC guy. He's a PC tech guy that posts tech reviews on PC stuff. Linux, PC. I've seen the guy. I know who he is, but I'm not going to take his advice on console stuff. There is a literal no one. If you're a console gamer, you're not going to give two shits about what he just talked about with that PC hardware tech stuff. Let's be real, Anthony.
Hold on, Vet. This is why I said.
But hold on, I'm leading this up to a question for you. If you were if you just bought a PS5 Pro and you wanted to get Cyberpunk, would you have listened to that and said, "Oh shit, I better get that on PC"? No, because you are a console gamer. No console gamer cares about that shit.
In the video, he literally said the opposite. He said it's marginal, if any, difference. So really, that's saying you're fine playing it on the Pro. It looks as good as a 5080. That's what he said.
TPG.
I'm not saying he's right, but that's what he said.
You can't do. Oh my god!
But that's what he said. So,
hey, just TPG. I'm sorry, but sit your ass down.
All right,
hey, you've already done. Once again, Pony Boy, you done lost my respect.
All right, let me play
something stupid.
Yeah, go ahead and play. I haven't watched this yet, so I'll see if I can find some other info.
All right, here I'm gonna press play.
It's only about a minute long.
Hold on, wait. Are you sure that's a 5080? Because that shit looks like it's running on dial-up. I can literally see I can literally see the choppiness in that shitty.
Look at the aspect ratio difference. Goddamn.
Yeah, because the PS5 Pro is a console. You're trying to compare a console to a PC graphics. Remember, that's just running Windows. It's got all kinds of bullshit running in the background.
I think the point is the Pro is pulling its own weight pretty well. I think that's the whole point.
Well, yeah, the Pro. Look, I can literally see the artifact. Come on now, that shit looks, dude. That 5080 shit right there looks like straight dog duty.
I got another one. Let's see.
I don't even want to be considered a gamer at this point. If this is how my shit would look like, I would just throw it away and go back to Nintendo.
When I see videos like this, you really want to be able to tell the difference on a video unless you had both for a minute.
Hold
or
on,
if,
hold
if
on.
you were like in front of it.
Neos,
Right.
hold on. I gotta clarify for Mr. TPG. Are you implying that I swear to God, man, you have more excuses? I'm literally defending PlayStation, your baby. Do I need to call? Are you saying you're now a PC guy and I need to call CPS and have them remove your PlayStation?
He said that a couple weeks ago, didn't he? He said he was the PC guy now.
The fact that he is
Yeah.
calling me,
He
he's calling me out, saying that I'm making excuses for Xbox, and I'm sitting here defending the PS5 Pro. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to call CPS. They're gonna have to remove that
Hold up,
PlayStation from your
not for
home.
nothing. Vet never even mentioned Xbox.
No, he
I
said
didn't.
you have more excuses than Xbox does.
Oh, you got
read
more.
it right, man, bro. What I said about your emotion, bro.
That's
To get
what
it in check.
TPG said.
I'm
Oh,
sorry
boy.
though. The whole point of your little video there was comparing a PC to PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm defending PlayStation 5 Pro, which I thought was, TPG, the PlayStation guy. I think it's actually the PC guy now. Oh wait, no, it's
I'll
just
be honest
PG.
though, like the PS5 Pro is good for what it is, but you cannot compare these two things. These
Well, let me ask you
comparisons
this.
are
Let me
wild.
ask you this. So this is my problem with all
Then
this
why
stuff,
you
right?
trashing me for defending
So
PS5?
listen. This is my problem with all this stuff, right? So somebody went out to put side by side, right?
Mhm.
Who is walking into their house looking at this stuff side by side? This really don't matter. I think
Nobody.
it's the dumbest.
Yeah,
thing,
nobody.
right?
Yeah,
There
nobody.
is there's no. I stand correct. There are people. There are PC people that do this shit all the time. No
Right.
console gamer does that shit for a living.
It's like
I wouldn't
Series
say
X
that.
versus
I wouldn't say
Series
that.
S.
No.
Unless it's
They've
side by
made
side, you
for
don't even see
console
it.
to console, yes.
Honestly.
But console tech reviewers for consoles know damn well that they are not on. It's you're comparing oranges to apples then. When you're trying to sit there and justify PC versus
here's my question.
console. That's been going on forever.
Here's my question. How much better? Right? So I think that's what he was
Come
trying
on
to say.
now. How many people are going to be
bro.
Okay, first of all, why is the one on the right zoomed in and PS5 Pro is not zoomed in right there?
Thank you.
You guys didn't pay attention, huh?
I
Oh,
said
no,
that
I knew
right
that
away,
looked like
actually.
shit.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, my bad. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I caught it right away. The aspect ratio was way
He
different.
didn't say nothing. Don't let him lie.
Well,
I did
my
back
thing
when
is,
we were looking at the water. Yeah.
when we looking at all this stuff, it's like how much better, right? Like how much like because I feel like
10%,
we get so crazy into like how many frames, this and that, but it's like if you were just in your house playing a video game, like it doesn't matter if your friend has a PS5 Pro and you got a regular. It doesn't matter.
Hold up. Time out real quick. I just gotta say, Neos, is this where you got your PC from?
Get your goofy ass off.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Shut your ass up.
I'm sorry. Hey, every once in a while you got to throw some comic relief in there, buddy.
Listen, Ron
my
said it's
God.
like comparing OnlyFans to Prize Picks.
Hey, I take offense
Damn.
to that, man. You know how much money I'd be
That's
making on my
wild.
feet pics on OnlyFans?
So Jenna Hayes said the performance gap between PC and consoles is getting very thin.
Well, look at the
No,
hardware
the-
that comes.
I agree
with
don't know
that.
about that. I
Hey,
don't know.
that's because you're.
Well, like they're getting kind of close, but like at the end of the day, like consoles they use upscaling for damn near all their games. So
Whoa!
Yeah.
What
Just
does
getting
PC do? What's
PC could do the same thing, but
Yeah,
at the end of the day, do they really
PC
need it
does,
though?
Yeah, PC does upscaling to go above and beyond. It doesn't do it to keep up.
That's literally the definition of GeForce RTX graphics cards.
No,
NVIDIA's
I
literal
literally
definition is we're gonna upscale
So
everything.
Vet, I literally had somebody literally try to come at me for my 3060 build. Some dude on a PlayStation 5. I'm like, bro, you're using upscaling. You know, like it's a difference between native and upscaling, right? If you turn off FSR on your PlayStation, then you can come talk to me. Because like I told him before, like, hey, it wouldn't be fair, right? So let me turn on DLSS. Let's do DLSS versus FSR.
Yeah, but the consoles
Neil.
run FSR already.
Hey, hold on, Neil, all I know is when you turn your PC on, it be like this.
because hey, Anthony, you already showed him where he bought. We already found out where he bought his PC from, so it makes sense. It makes that sound.
Bro, you got your bro, man. Listen, with that 7-Eleven PC, stop.
My 7-Eleven PC that has no games on it, right?
Who the hell got their news from Hot 97?
Shush.
Let's get
Man,
into
look,
it,
bro,
this is the rumor.
Yeah, you got Detective Seed's answer
hold
to it.
up. I want to speak first. I want to speak first because you know I'm a big mouth and I'm going to overtake everybody anyways. Are we getting our news from the radio stations? Look at this fool. I watched that shit. That is the dumbest person I have ever seen. Do we got to get our news from 50 Cent next? Because I'm sorry. So if you're going to tell me, hold up, I ain't done yet. Nobody cares about this has been 50 Cent.
No, Vet, listen, Vet. Technically, 50 Cent brought out the new Diddy documentary today, so you know.
Well, but this is a wannabe. He's cosplaying as 50 Cent, more like
here's the
looking
thing,
like Bill Cosby.
It doesn't mean he can't be a fan of gaming though, you know.
But I'm sorry, Steam coming to PlayStation 6. So what? Who confirmed it? That's what I want to know. Who confirmed it? So what we're confirming is then Sony's just making a PC, is all that is. It ain't a PlayStation, and so Sony's quitting the console game too. Everybody's just saying F it with console. Nintendo won then, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, we know the hybrid. The Xbox Magnus is a PC. We get that.
That's the way the future is going to be, man. It's going to be hybrid everything.
So
it's not a hybrid when it runs Windows. It's not a hybrid.
If you watch the video, Vet, he gets the information about GTA 6 on PC from an Asus guy.
Oh,
so he doesn't.
That guy at Asus, I know him.
I do too. That's actually
Trust me, bro.
Like a random Asus guy.
Look, that Asus guy. I know that guy. His name is Frank. I went to high school with him.
Fucking Frank needs to keep his mouth shut.
Well, Frank. Hey, look, Frank thought he was talking to 50 Cent, and what he got was the Temu version.
Damn.
That's Temu Cent right there. Look.
Yeah, and you know what? He may be lying through his teeth, but he's all over the internet today. So
you know
goal
why?
accomplished.
But look, let's be real. He's on X. He's dressing like a Temu has been, acting like he's the GOAT. He's a nobody that just happened to cash in on something popular that he knew was going to get that. Why do you think he's got all them fucking... Look at how many advertisements you need. I should know. Anthony, do we need to break out Stadia Vet Gaming one more time with the advertisement billboard that I had? I know you remember that shit.
I definitely do.
I mean,
Let's be real.
You know, our buddy Reforge made a video today saying that Half-Life 3 was coming out today, and they were making a waiting room for it.
Look, Reforge is
people like to go out and make up shit for clicks, you know.
Yeah, it's like saying, you know, Microsoft's still making consoles. You know, anybody, you know, you say anything and people are dumb enough to believe it sometimes.
All right, let's move past that, man.
Yeah, get this Temu wannabe off the screen. Ain't nobody.
Did you show what's his name's response? Detective Seed's answer to that?
Nobody cares.
Because he did respond to that.
Look, Ron, you dumb.
Yeah, all the ponies on Twitter are like, oh, no,
you might get because you had to have bought them last year because it takes forever.
Yeah, and see.
Well, hey, whose fault is it? We all know that's the orange in office's fault. That shit takes forever to get processed.
So, console war between PS6 and Steam Machine is an easy win for Valve.
Yeah, because nobody's been able to take it down Valve in over like a decade. It's never gonna happen. Good luck on that. What are they gonna do? Compete with the PSVR 3 versus the Steam's new VR headset? Y'all realize the Steam VR headset is just Steam OS in VR. So the VR headset is literally just a PC.
Yeah, we know that.
I was talking to the internet, not you.
With the kids, tell the kids that, okay.
No, I'll tell the people that will actually buy it, not the Microsoft shills.
I don't know who that is. You got to let me know who you're talking about.
Is that it, FCAT? Oh, there you
go. Hey, look at that sticker. It says it all right there.
Yeah, just like all the Xbox ones that you can buy, or the shells for the PlayStation. That's a thing that kids do when they do that shit. It's been that way since the 90s, buddy.
Let's get into this price thing because everything's going up right now. So AMD did hike GPU prices due to AI. The PS6 and the Steam machine get more expensive. So
Yeah, I guess the SSD prices are going up too. So
700. I'm
welcome
thinking
to
1,000.
expensive shit.
No fucking way that there's no chance the Steam machine's going to be $1,000. You're on crack if you think that.
It'd be more than that probably.
No, it won't. They won't release it then. If the Steam machine is going to be more than $1,000, your precious Xbox hybrid's going to be $2,000 at that rate. You are on fucking crack.
No, they'll both be at least 1,000. They might have like a lower tier that's cheaper, like a lower memory size one, but
they've already
the higher
announced,
tiers will be higher.
There's only 2 models of the Steam machine. They're not going to be ridiculously overpriced. Valve can eat the cost because if you're buying a Steam machine, you're buying Steam games. That's literally why people are going to buy that thing, is for the Steam to be able to buy their games because they're already invested in the Steam ecosystem, in the Steam store. So then you're going to keep buying games. That's going to cover the cost of any loss that they may or may take.
But they won't take a loss on it, though.
Hey, Vet, let's be real.
I'm glad you work for Steam and know how that shit works.
They won't take a loss on it.
Hey, Vet, let's be real. Them PC games be like 13 cents. It's going to take them a minute.
They can't take a loss on the hardware, man.
Really? How Valve can't take a loss, or just in general?
They won't. No, they just won't.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, guys, you guys are going on and on, but
hey, no. Well, you know what, Anthony? You know what we're on. This is speculation station, man. Come on now.
Yeah,
nobody ever fucking
we're
doing
talking
real
about
news.
prices. We're
It's all
talking
rumors
about
all the
prices.
time.
Now, EBG said, what's your guys' thoughts of this? EBG said AI is going to be the death of gaming. You guys think AI is going to be the death of gaming? I disagree.
He says tech too. You left that out.
I think probably on the tech part, but gaming not so much.
You know, the thing is, on the tech part, I think it's crazy. I remember when we was in the Stadia, right? And I remember when Stadia did 4K, but it wasn't true 4K. And then now you get graphics cards that say straight up, well, it's not true, but it still does the same thing. I'm like, when did that become acceptable? So I hear what Neo's saying when he dislike it. But there's so much of the world that's like, upscaling is a thing. Like it doesn't even bother some people. So I feel like, all AI is doing is pretty much just it's fabricating.
It's like starting to become like the new.
It's becoming a new norm.
Because if you really think about it, like if you flip on FSR and DLSS, it literally says native. Then you got quality, balance, and etc.
Listen, if I had a PC, ain't no way in hell I'm not using FSR and rock the bells and all that nonsense. Why not? Like I bought my PC and they could do that and make it look better. Like I don't put a chip on my shoulder for being like, oh well, I'm too big.
I mean, Cowboy, we all use it, bro. All the consoles are using it. All the PC guys are using it. It's the same shit.
I don't know. Neo's whole thing is I will never use that. I don't want to.
No, Cowboy. I never said that I wouldn't use it. I just think, like that dude that was in my comment section talking about the 5090 and calling somebody's build mid range. I literally told him, like, bro, you allowed yourself to get milked. There's no way in hell Nvidia would get $3,000 to $4,000 out of me for a fucking.
Because you broke, you can't afford it.
No, broke ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not dumb enough to go buy that. Cowboy, wait, hold on. Cowboy,
right,
pull up a video of Black Myth Wukong running right now on a 9800 X3D build with a 5090. It is 4K 30 FPS. You mean to tell me you spent $5,000 goddamn dollars for 4K 30 FPS native?
So let me ask you this: so it can't get more than 30 frames?
It can.
No,
with DLSS.
Oh, okay.
I said natively. I'm saying natively.
No, but
no. If I pay that much for a GPU, I don't care what anybody else thought.
Neos, listen, here's the small baby in the room is you. Just because you want to run around with a badge on your chest that says native, that's your personal problem.
That's not what I'm saying, Cowboy. That's not what I'm saying.
No, listen,
that's what you're saying.
Cowboy, what you do is you buy a cheaper GPU and just upscale it. Save your money. Like, really, you don't need to buy the 5090, whatever. Exactly. If you're relying on upscaling anyway, just buy a 5070 and freaking upscale it. Who cares?
Exactly. That's
buy the cheaper one. Yeah.
Listen. Imagine if somebody is rich. And you're like, bro, don't buy the 5090, buy the cheaper one. They be looking at you like, what? These things aren't made for everybody. They're made for people who they're not gonna bat an eye at that price. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be the top thing. It's supposed to do more than the other thing. Now you might be like, well, technically, if you get a 3060, it's only 20% more. They look at you like, okay, I'm gonna pay for that 20%.
Then the question is you accept it for what it is and quit complaining about it. If it requires upscaling, then it requires it. Like, why are we making a big deal out of it? Like,
exactly.
Otherwise, don't buy it. Like,
no, my thing is, I'm not making a big deal out of
it.
it.
You kind of are.
I'm really not. I'm
now
coming
you
in
are.
here. No,
because I actually asked you one day.
No. I'm coming in here with common sense, bro. I'm not stupid enough to go buy that. No,
Leo.
it is. It is. Think
Leo,
about that. No.
Listen.
I'm telling you from my perspective. Think about the price what you're paying for.
Yeah, but
if you're doing something productive, then cool. I get it. But if you're just mainly buying that for gaming,
but listen,
dude, you got scammed.
Listen.
I'm sorry, bro, but you got scammed. Bro.
Listen. Your key word is from my perspective, meaning your perspective. From your, that's what I was telling to you before. You have a habit of making your perspective everybody else's. And like I said, if the guy walk in, hold up, wait, listen, just hear me out. If the guy walk in as a millionaire and say, oh, damn, I'm gonna get the 5090, and you was at Best Buy, you overheard him. He was like, bro, you could get the 3060, and then he's looking at you like, little pocket Neff, stand to the side. Like, no, that's real. That's real. So yes, from your perspective, it makes sense, common sense. Why would I spend the extra money? There's some people who don't think like you. They're not budgeting and be like,
I know. I'm aware. Right, Cowboy. Cool. But the thing is about it, don't come in my comment section and I'll make you look stupid.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
The thing is, Cowboy, from a person that watch benchmarks, I always keep myself up to date with tech and everything. I do enjoy like watching everything to see if this is like worth a buy or whatever. And, like I said, if anybody has a 5090, cool. I don't have a problem with whatever. But when you're coming in my channel and you're gloating, and then I look at videos, and then I'm like, bro, you paid all that money just to get 4K 30 natively, and you have to use upscaling. I'm just like, bro, NVIDIA could never get that type of money out of me, bro. I'm sorry. And plus, not that, there's a lot of dumbass console players that will literally think that they need that type of card when in actuality you really don't. They want it because it's the top of the line, and then they'll still be playing on the fucking PS5 Pro. It's like, well, what was the fucking purpose of you buying that?
And that's why I keep.
This is the same shit that other PC gamers be talking about too, like Alex and fucking Fritanga and other folks too.
Well, Neos, that's why I keep telling you, I'm okay with my 3060 because it does what I need it to do. Yeah, I can upscale all day, baby. I mean, come on. It works. It does what I need it to do.
Yeah. So the thing is, Kabini, I'm not shitting on upscaling.
No, I'm just.
Yeah, he is.
No, I'm not.
No, you really are.
No, I'm not. Prove it then.
You don't even have a PC. No, I can prove it.
Wait, Cowboy. You don't even have a PC. You don't have a PC.
I can prove it right now. I literally asked you to this day. That was like 2 weeks ago. I said, okay, let me ask you a question. If you can use upscaling to get higher frames, but you choose not to, you're like, yeah, I wouldn't. I was like, what is your reason for not? You literally to this day had no answer.
Actually, no, I did give you an answer.
No, you did not. You did not.
No, you decided not to take this as an answer. I literally told you that at the end of the day, I have the option to use it and I have the option to not use it. There's a lot of games that I use on my PC that I run that I really don't have to use upscaling. I really don't. Could I use it? Yeah, I could, but I don't. There's not really a requirement for me to.
That's
I literally told no. That is an answer. No, that is an answer. That's an answer that you're not willing to accept.
Thank you.
That is an answer. I literally just told you that is an answer. You don't have to take it as an answer. It is what it is. I don't care. But what I'm saying is, on my PC, I can run upscaling and I don't have to. Can I use it? Yes. Do I have to use it? No. And plus, now that FSR 3 doesn't even really look that good in some games.
But I actually
FSR 4 looks good.
Yeah, FSR 4 does look good.
I use it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does look pretty good.
But I asked you if you could get higher frames.
I literally told
But-
you, yes, I would. I literally gave you an answer. Yes, I would. But then I also told you I don't have to. What is it? What is it so hard about understanding what I'm telling y'all?
It's all good, man. Listen, I've been around people long enough that ducks answering questions. It's all good. But anyways,
I'm not ducking anything. I just told you.
Anyways, listen, man. I'm ready to game up. If you guys ready, we can have an early night on this show and get into some games. So you guys got anything else you want to add?
No, not really.
Okay, well, let me do this. I want to show this video because if you guys didn't know, Fortnite is like your favorite game. Like whether people like Fortnite or not, I don't play it that much, but I gotta give it credit, man. I don't know any other game that consistently reinvent themselves. Like every 3 months, they got a whole new story. They got a whole new like they just reinvent the wheel. It's kind of cool, man. I gotta give them like so much credit. It's good stuff. All right. So with that being said, guys, I think we reached the end of the show.
I do have a tiny topic. It's like
go ahead. Let's do it.
Topic.
Let's do it.
I was trying to pull it up, but it didn't work, so I'm gonna send you the link for it.
All right. Let's do it.
Um.
Also, guys, make sure you check out Neo's channel. I will have it linked on the on my post on the Facebook on YouTube because he's going to be streaming later. So if you guys want to chat with us and stuff, just check out his stream. So that's pretty cool that he'll be streaming. All right.
You can read it if you want. It's pretty quick.
All right, so this is about Avowed. Greetings, envoys. If you've been following our update roadmap, you'll know we plan to release an update this fall to break the bad news. First, Avowed will not be receiving a fall update. The good news is that we're shifting our efforts towards a larger update coming next February. Timed with the anniversary of the game's release. This update will include everything originally planned for us. Planned for all. Planned for fall. Wow. Plus additional features that will make it our biggest update yet. Stay tuned as we head into the new year for more details on what's planned for the Living Lands.
Yeah, and the picture shows the details of what they're adding. I guess you can see it in the anniversary. I don't know if you can zoom in on that or not.
Yeah, that's about it.
Quite.
Yeah, I think this is as big as it get.
Oh yeah, I can see
that's
it.
Cool. Listen, like I said earlier, if somebody's favorite game added DLC or expansions, you would be excited because your game keeps going on. So,
well, unfortunately, it's more than that because now they're saying it's going to be the PS5 release. Is why this got delayed.
Yeah, but it's still
that's what they're running with anyway.
Yeah, but here's the thing: there's not taking anything away from Xbox.
No,
and not taking anything away from PC. So if they hold it back just so it could come out unilateral on all platforms, so what? You still, if it was your favorite game and you just like this game, this is a good thing. This is nothing bad. Like the person, will point it out because
I'm glad to see they're updating it and still working on it because I know there were a lot of people that were saying, what happened to it and they dropped support. And well, clearly not. They've had 2 updates this year. You can see them. And now they're doing a 1-year anniversary next year. So that's good.
That's cool.
I never seen a good studio, so that's why
I never seen a trailer for this game. Didn't like grab me. It reminded me of Elder Scrolls Online, kind of like. But
yeah. I mean, it's in that
Yeah, that type
it's
of like.
In that
fantasy.
Pillars of Eternity,
Yeah.
But
yeah, man. It's cool.
The only other thing I saw was let's see anything else. Yeah, so there are people saying that Forza is going to be early next year, so January, February. That's interesting. So, and then I guess Clockwork's going to be end of the year. So,
okay,
that's what it looks like. I mean, I think they're doing a lot of shuffling with GTA. So we'll see how that goes.
Hey man, games are coming regardless. It's kind of cool. It's a cool time to be a gamer, man.
There's too many, that's for sure.
Yeah, it definitely is. What else? I think that's everything I wanted to get into.
That looks like a paper towel roll, by the way. I don't see toilet paper.
Yeah, it does look like a paper towel roll.
Because it doesn't have that seam in the middle. It looks like two paper towel rolls.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Like you needed to sop up your tears or something.
Yeah, he screwed up on that, but he tried.
Man,
it definitely looks
look,
like Doc
bro, look.
This is how I felt about that.
All right, later, boys.
All right, later.
How you gonna take vet stuff? That's
Hey, man, you know, why not? All right, Neos, man. Did you think of what we should game up on first?
to be honest, I mean, we could run the hunt thing first, I guess. I didn't really get that far in it. I will say that. So I'm like,
okay. Well, what we could do is before you start your stream, let's make sure we could get in together. Make sure you know everything's working, and then you can fire up the stream.
All right, bet.
Are you ready now? You gotta get something to eat, or what's going on?
Let me see here.
You want to take like 20 minutes to yourself, or?
Yeah, I take like 20 minutes.
All right, cool. All right. Well, look, guys, me and Neos is gonna be back. I'm sure some other people might join us. We're gonna be gaming up. So make sure you come to the here, let me do this right now. Let me just give them your link. The link is also in the chats, but I'll just pop it up here right now. Give me a moment. Oh, Neos, I also don't appreciate me spanking you in that Sonic, and you try to act like it didn't happen.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Last time we faced off, I was on the street, so you got to beat my streak. I'm pushing goalposts, so.
I mean, I last time we played, I won 3 matches straight.
Nah. It ain't real, man.
Just saying, guys, this is a virtual hangout Tuesdays. Funny thing is, this is an old graphics, which I used to do a virtual hangout, but I just added the you stream the games and the Tuesdays, so just something real quick. But yeah, you know, I just want to man, I just want to game up, man. And
I could game up here in a little bit. Let's see here.
I'm trying to find your damn channel.
Let's see. I can probably get the stream rolling about like 8:20.
Got so much stuff in here.
Yeah, I could definitely get this stream rolling by 8:20.
What link?
The hold on. Let me see here. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, this stream ain't even gonna have no thumbnail. It's all good. I roll with it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of times I create my thumbnail after the fact.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll with it.
I just fire it up and oh, something else, you guys. Tomorrow I got the day off. I had off every Wednesday since October, so I have every Wednesday off to the end of the year. And I wanted a Monday to play Gigabash. So this is a little story for me. So what I decided to do was, since I couldn't play it on Monday, and I didn't want to play it today because I want the game up. Tomorrow when I wake up, I'm probably gonna turn it on. I'm gonna download all the characters, and I'm just gonna do a stream. I do my first impressions. Actually, I know I streamed it before because it was part of PlayStation Plus. It still is actually, but I can't find. Anyway, my whole big thing is Godzilla and Gamera, so I will be doing that stream tomorrow when I get up at some point, and then and I'm just gonna be gaming tomorrow. So let me see what the weather's like. Maybe I might run to the beach, put my feet in the water. Let's see. Tomorrow, high gonna be 64. Nope, I won't be going to the beach.
Yeah, 64 is not that bad.
You're right, but still. Well, last time I actually got in the ocean, it was 68 out.
Oh.
So, I mean, but I just want to, you know. So the problem is the low is getting colder, so the water is really cold now. Because during the day might be like 70s and 80s, but the low at night is what's bringing down that that temperature.
You know who don't have to worry about that?
Who, people in Ohio?
No, the people who do those like the ice bath stuff.
Oh damn!
Like
For real.
those folks, they could easily take that with ease. I
Dude,
seen some
why?
people do some crazy stuff out in the cut. I'm like, yo, that's beyond
Yeah,
me,
that's
man.
that is wild. Goon Squad said, hell, we got 3 inches of snow today.
Same
Dang.
here. We did in Ohio. Yeah, it snowed, and I got the day off. I was
I
like,
think it's
ooh,
supposed to
yeah.
snow soon in New Jersey. Oh, you know what's funny? Why I don't see your stream? Oh, there it is. What the hell is this dog doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it rolling. I think I'm just gonna do like a YouTube only. I don't think I'm
You think you'll do what?
Twitch. I think it's just gonna be like YouTube only, nothing on Twitch.
I am a fan of YouTube. You know what's funny? I was streaming on Twitch way before YouTube, and I did a Wednesday night stream. It was called All Purpose Champion Crew. It was me, my boy Monkey Bones, and my boy Just Joe. And what we did was play free to play games so people could play with us. And I did that for a couple years before I even got into YouTube. But I on YouTube I had like my stuff with my kids and reviews. And one day I was like, let me just see what would happen if I stream on YouTube. And I had people like, hey, I don't play video games, but I seen your lawnmower video or I seen your treadmill video. And I was like, oh wow. So I actually had an audience that I didn't realize I had on YouTube. And then I was just like, okay, maybe I want to stream on YouTube. And the rest was history. I stopped. Then I archived all my stuff from Twitch over to YouTube.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, I really don't like streaming on Twitch like that because of like the ads and everything. I think,
Yeah.
you know, like I always try my best to drop my YouTube channel and whenever I'm streaming on Twitch, so that way whoever has YouTube Premium or you know just YouTube in general, they can head right on over and boom, it's right there.
Yeah, my issue with Twitch is I used to at my old job, the reception was bad. And so people on Twitch will put their thing on like 1080p. And I'm in the office and I'm like, bro, I can't watch a stream because it's constantly like,
Buffering.
yeah. And I'm like, but I get it. They want to make their stream look the best they can, but it's like you're alienating the people who. So I would try to watch people during the day. I'm like, bro, I can't even watch a stream. So you know that was another reason why I was like, man, Twitch bothers me.
Yeah,
But,
that makes sense because I run my streams at 1440p.
Right. So think about it.
I could do 4K, but the thing is, I try to keep my streams at the resolution that I'm playing my games on because when I tried to do a 1080p stream before, my game was at 1440p, and I was having image qualities and stuff issues on OBS and Streamlabs. I'm like, okay, so I didn't know you had to match it up. So that's something else that I learned too. So whenever I'm playing my games, I just have to run it at 1440p 60.
Goon said, what got me here was the AT&T Fold. That was actually a crazy video. So when the first Fold came out, I went to buy it, and it was crazy. Best Buy kind of screwed me over. So, and I was trying to get it day one. I love tech, and I just love when, you know, dude, I'll never say stop with the tech. So like even with AI, I feel like yeah, AI is gonna, a lot of people gonna lose their job. Yeah, maybe it's gonna be upscaling and not real, but I feel like it's gonna get better. And then at some point, upscaling is gonna look as good as native, and people are gonna be like you're never gonna get there if they don't do it now. You know what I mean?
Like that's one thing I'll say. Like, you know, as I said before, like with the native and frame gen stuff, my thing is I just don't have an issue with it. My problem is it's like when I'm getting overcharged for something, that's where I'm just saying, because like the dude a couple days ago, like I like upscaling. I can't lie about it. I do. I run it on some games here and there. Not all of them, but I know I've run it on Marvel Rivals and some other games, but some games I don't need it, like on Rainbow Six and Counter-Strike, they don't need that, even though it's there. But they don't need that because it already gets a shit ton of FPS as it does. But I will say, you know, with upscaling and everything, I just think, you know, if you're paying $3,000 for a card, I just think it should be able to get that upscaling performance natively. And if you want to use upscaling, then, you know, it can push the card's performance even more. That's why when the dude came in my channel, he's talking about, well, you got a mid-range PC because unfortunately my GPU doesn't sit up there with his. I'm just like, on the cool though, I know my GPU doesn't, you know, like it's good enough for me. At the end of the day, it was better than buying a 4080, which was a couple $100 more.
And Goon Squad said he just subscribed to your channel. So,
oh, thanks, Goon. Thanks, Goon. I got more videos popping out and stuff.
Yeah,
but I mostly just live stream though.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. It's a community. But no, I get what you're saying. I just feel like I remember the whole thing. So I guess because I'm, and again, some people might not want to hear this, because I'm not a PC person. My brain doesn't go, this is real and this isn't real, right? My brain doesn't go, oh, this native, not native. My brain just goes, can it do it? And I kind of don't care how, right? Because I don't get into the numbers. So you might say on paper, like, well, yes, it could do it, but but it's gonna look a little grittier or this and that. On me, I might look at it like they look damn near the same. You might be like, no, that 1 second, you see where it did that little pixelating? That's what I'm talking about, Cowboy. I might be like, so bro, in 1 minute, how often does it do it? You might be like, well, it did it 17 times. I'm like, for a second each. So for me, I'm kind of like, I don't care if the rocket. All right, I'll say this. I don't care if you put premium in your car, right? Or you put, you put that regular. Like, can both cars get me to the same destination? And if they can, now maybe the premium will get you there faster, or it might be a smoother ride, depending on the vehicle. But if you both could get me there, now obviously if it stands out, right? If it's like you pay for the 5090 and you use FSR and whatever, and you're like, oh man, when you put them side by side, the 3060, like, look at it, looks way better. But I feel like that's probably not the case. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Right. And the thing is, to anybody who does have a 3060, I mean, don't get me wrong, that'd be a huge upgrade right there. And like I said, I would never knock anybody down for buying a 5090. It's just my problem is with most gamers, especially like most console gamers, just like the one dude on my channel, he was saying like, oh, well, you at least need a 5080 or 5090 to outclass a console. I'm like, bro, you do realize a 5070 Ti already does that, right? And that's why I'm like, the logic that he was saying, basically that whole time when we was going back and forth, I'm like, bro, you're literally proving my point. You're one of those PlayStation dudes or Xbox dudes that would go out and spend the most expensive thing. That's like Marlon, right? Now, I don't know if he does anything like Marlon Gaming, right? He has a 5090, right? This dude talks about ray tracing, path tracing for a PS5. Let's be honest, AMD ain't doing that. AMD, they are behind when it comes to ray tracing, path tracing. Like, I would say with their 9000 series, they are just now catching up to Nvidia and everything. Like, even with my card, the 7900 XT, this thing it can do ray tracing, but it isn't the best at ray tracing. Like, me, I just run my games ultra to high settings and I'm chilling. I'm not for all the ray tracing, path tracing. Like, don't get me wrong, it looks good. It does, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of resources. And I just don't care.
Let me ask you this. What would your PC need? So you said resources, right? And again, just remember, I don't know nothing. So I'm just asking, right? So just you have a great way of dumbing it down to, like I said, I've talked more about PCs with you than as long as I've been on YouTube than anybody. So I always give you that credit. And I always got to mess with you too, because we're boys. So that's what we do. Right. So because if I look at this real quick, hold on, what I'm looking for something real quick. Oh, I gotta scroll down. Hold up, real quick, Neos. Oh, I gotta scroll up. Hold on. Let's get there. Oh, I'm in the wrong chat. Okay, wait. I meant to do this. Okay. So Neos, so it's all fun and games, right? So question for you. You said it makes you use resources. So for your PC, what would you have to add to it so that it wouldn't, like, because I know PCs you can add this, add that. What I don't understand is, like, if you say you need more, it takes up the resources. Does that mean you need another graphics card? Does that mean you need a motherboard? Does that mean you need more RAM? Like, what does that mean? Like, what?
So, like, it takes up a lot of the performance that your graphics card can offer you. You know, like it's like basically path tracing requires a significant amount of like resources due to intensive calculations
to the graphics card.
Yeah, with the graphics card.
Does that
like
have anything
you're
to do with RAM, or does that have anything to do with anything else, or is that's just about the graphics card?
more about your graphics card, yeah. And you know, like let me see here. Because like basically it's weird to say like what resources it's taking. Because I remember the last time I looked into this, it's geometrical calculations, a lot of calculation with rays and lighting in video games and stuff. It basically has to do with a lot of lighting and rays and reflections and stuff. And that can take a lot of resources and shadows too.
So technically, a higher graphics card, if you wanted to do ray tracing and all that stuff, would be the way to go, correct? Like a 5090 would be the way to go if you cared about all that stuff, right?
Yeah, so if you wanted to do path tracing and ray tracing, you want to either go with a 5090 or a 5080.
What's path tracing? I've heard of ray tracing, but what is path tracing?
Path tracing is almost the same as ray tracing. The thing is, it just reflects more lighting, if I'm correct. Let me see. I just want to look this up.
It's crazy because I feel like the last maybe 10 years before that, console players really never talked about ray tracing and all that. That was more like a PC thing. I feel like it's merging, like both platforms are kind of merging as far as talk and vernacular. And it's like, I'm still kind of old school, so I'm kind of like, what? Like,
yeah, my thing is, I miss the days when when we wasn't talking about all this extra stuff. Because I feel like, especially like with a lot of the console dudes getting into it, and you know, coming from console to PC, like when that dude's talking about, well, your PC can't do path tracing rates. I'm like, dude, I don't care for this stuff, bro. This stuff takes a lot of resources. And another thing is too, can no GPU at this point in time do path tracing or ray tracing natively. It's going to require upscaling. So that means you have to downscale the resolution in order for it to work.
Yeah, but if you have a more powerful card, then you shouldn't have to downscale the resolution, right?
That is true. So that's why I was telling you the point about the 5090. Like, I don't hate the card, Cowboy. My problem is the pricing.
I think you're jealous of the card. That's what it sounds like to me.
No. So like,
you're like, it can do what I can't do. That's not fair.
Well, so the thing is about, I'm not jealous of it because I don't care for these things. Like, you know, I'm still care for
what it can do.
Yeah, I don't care about like path tracing and ray tracing because pretty much when I turn my
only reason why I think it's kind of crazy is because when people brag about PCs, they're usually bragging because they could do all this extra stuff. So stuff that consoles can't really do that great for you to. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You
so.
Oh yeah, you don't like sugar cookies.
Yeah, no, not really.
Well, here's two.
All right, thank you. But I think last time you made them, they was good.
Yeah, they're really good.
So no, it sounds kind of funny to me because when I hear people brag about having a PC, they brag about the things consoles can't do, and so you're kind of like I mean, again, you're your own self. You don't care about some of the stuff that consoles can't do because your PC can't do it, as well as another PC, blah blah, blah, or another card, whatever.
Yeah, so like my thing is, I still kind of have like that console gamer mentality. Like I still, like I said, even when I play old games, like none of this stuff really mattered. I feel like this is more like a today thing. And when I'm playing the game, I don't care for reflections and stuff because like most games already looks like it has a reflection. I mean, you look at a puddle, it's like, oh, well, I can see my character.
Yeah, but I will say though, there's a difference when you run through a puddle and you can see yourself. That you'll stop me like, I mean, does it make the game? No, but it is cool though. You're like, damn, because you know,
Right.
growing up playing video games, you just don't see that stuff. So when you can see that stuff, it's kind of like that is kind of cool. But does it make the game? No, but it's a little extra plus. And I feel like maybe this is where, I mean, I'm just learning as we talk. Maybe this is where, I mean, somebody like me, if I wanted to, and I'm like, bro, I would just get the biggest card because I want to do all the cool stuff. And I'll be the person that's pissed off if I was to get, you know, just saying, maybe your card, and you'd be like, well, it's not that important. I'm like, to you, like, because I'm not in the PC. So if I get in the PC, and if I get in the PC and somebody's doing something I can't, I'm gonna be pissed.
But I tell you this though, like, do you need a 5090 to do path tracing and ray tracing? No, not exactly. You
just kind of made it sound like it.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like my way of like speaking on it. You know, at the end of the day, I could buy a 5080 and I could buy a 5070 Ti. Those cards can easily do that with ease. You know? Like, if you wanted to try path tracing, you still have to like do what the 5090 would have to do, right? You got to use frame generation and what's it called?
Hey, like I said, does it get me there? If it get me there, listen. Like the thing is, it's like, okay, you'll be like, oh, well, you got to do this, and I'll look at you and be like, can you do it? No. Well, what you talking about then? You can't even do it. Like, it don't matter. Okay, it couldn't matter if you say, well, it's not native, but I'll be looking at you like, but you can't even do it. So you telling me it's bad because it's not native, but I'm looking at you like, but I could do something you can't.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's the thing though, you know, like at the end of the day, as I said before, like the 5090 does have its ups on me. I will admit to that. But path tracing and ray tracing, that's not something that I, you know, come glaze over. Like, okay, it is what it is. There's some games that got that stuff and still turned out that the game was ass. I'm like,
that is true. I mean, it doesn't make the game. But I mean, when I think of PC, I think of graphics. I think of, like, again, this is just me coming from a console. It's like my video. I'm dead serious. And what's up, David? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. My man, Wilson. Everything is going good, man. I hope everything's going good for you over there in the UK. Did I say that wrong? Sometimes when I say UK, people are like, bro, I don't live in the UK. I live in Germany or something. But anyways, what's up, Michael? But I feel like because I come from a small mindedness where, you know, I'm used to, like, you know, 8-bit and 16-bit, and it kept jumping, and just graphically, it got better and better. So I'm not getting a PC if I can't get the best of the best, because then I'm gonna feel like I cheated myself. And because for me, because I don't understand, I mean, I get the native and not native, but my thing is like, you know, can it do it, right? So it's kind of like, I guess for me, like, man, if we're sitting at the table and you bragging, it's like, okay, well, can you do everything? And if you can't, then it's like, well, why are you bragging? You know, it just makes sense.
And I get that, you know, like, because like I said, at the end of the day, I bought my car for my own purposes.
Correct.
I have my, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, I remember when I was doing my own research between buying a 4080 Super and buying a 7900 XTX. Like, you know, as I told you before, I almost ended up with a 4090. The thing is, things that came up and I had to like put money towards other things, and then I lowered my standard to a 4080. I was like, oh well, you know, maybe it wouldn't be that much of a difference, right? And then something else came up to the point where I was just like, man, I really wanted a PC so bad because I was getting desperate. Because mind you, I was saving up months for that. That's a $3,000 build right there.
Right.
And, you know, at the end of the day, I was just like, you know what, let me just get this 3060, because I told myself I was still going to be playing on my PlayStation. You know, I bought a PC for streaming to do some content creation. And when I got that 3060, my mind started to like shift and change a little bit. I'm like, that's kind of crazy, you know, like, and the 3060 is not much, but you know, the fact that it was getting me a consistent 60 in games and everything, I just started to educate myself a little bit more about PC tech and everything.
Well, I think also you learn to appreciate what you have, right? And it's kind of like your girl, right? Maybe your girl ain't the best looking girl, but bro, it's your girl, so you go hard for her, right? You go to war, right? So it's kind of like, it just is what it is. I think reason why I like consoles, and Wilson, that's cool that you got a new job, man, and you know, it all works out. I think what I like consoles for is I can't upgrade it. So it's the opposite of PC.
Right.
I know me, right? Like my dog was $3,800. I'm literally about to buy a $3,000 phone. Now you might say, bro, why you buying a $3,000 phone? Bro, I love tech. And when I seen years ago, one day they was gonna have a TriFold. Like every year, I'm like, man, here goes CES. They're gonna show off the TriFold and know damn well it ain't coming out. It's literally about to come out. I've been waiting. So I like to get what I want. So my thing with knowing me though, I'll be broke because I would get a PC and next year they'd be like, oh, it's the 60 series. I'd be like, bro, and you know, they get you with the marketing. You could do 12% more. And I'd be like, man, I want, you know, so I like that consoles, you get what you get. So when you fighting tooth and nail over your PC, like, oh, I don't care about this and I don't need this. And well, I'm like, hey, I get what I get. I can't even argue over somebody. Somebody be like, well, you could buy a new card with PC. And you be like, well, I don't feel it's good enough. And you got all these reasons why, right? I just shut up. Like, bro, I got a PlayStation 5. They came out a PlayStation 5 Pro. I got that, gave my wife the other one. I don't really feel like I see that big of a difference. But then again, I'm not watching them side by side either. So I did that when I first got it. After that, I'm just playing video games. I appreciate what I have, and I'm happy that it don't have another upgrade in a year or so, because I'll be like, it could do more than what mine have now. I gotta have it. So
yeah, so that's where like I kind of stand right now with the GPU that I own. Like, you know, I don't need to upgrade to a 5080, even though I know I was talking about it in the Discord and everything. I was definitely you know, saying that I'll be eyeing out the super cards, but that's because I have a secondary desktop, and you know, there are some other things I do want to do on that desktop, and I think that'd be really cool to definitely try out some stuff. I definitely want to try out different versions of Windows and Linux. And I think, you know, getting that other PC up and running would be pretty dope. But as I said before, like, I'm just where I stand with NVIDIA. It's just the stuff that they're doing and everything. You know, they're selling everything on AI, and you know, they're moving away from gamers. And I just feel like when someone comes at me, because this ain't the first time I dealt with 90 bros, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had some dude try to argue with me before about his 4090 and, you know, whatever else, but it's like these dudes, they get touched when you bring them to reality. I'm like, yo.
So okay, so I could be on the same page. What graphics card do you have? I don't even.
I have the AMD Radeon RX 7900 XT.
See, here's the thing. I'm gonna one day have to learn it. I only, like I told you before, I only understand the 30s and because that's when a lot of people was, I guess, some years ago when more PC guys was trying to talk about it. I was just listening, but I never understand the numbers on that side. So I don't even understand what that would be comparable to, or I don't.
So my card, I could tell you right here and there. I did watch some benchmarks and stuff. So my card beats out NVIDIA's last generation 3090 Ti, and it's on par with the 4070 Ti Super. And since I have my card paired with the X3D chip, the X3D chips actually give you a little bit more of a performance uplift when you're playing a game. Thanks to the 3D V-catch and stuff. That's why a lot of people use the X3D chips, because Intel jackass don't have anything to offer.
So let me ask you this: how long did it take you to learn all this? You're like the V-catch and the this and that. I'm just listening, like, bro. I don't even know how I'm still talking to you. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this is the most ever. I would have been like, all right, bro, I'm getting off. Like, we're gonna play some video games. I don't even know how I'm still listening to you. I'm just like, I don't even.
I know. So, like, I will say it took me probably like weeks and months to like try to understand this stuff. Well, I wouldn't say weeks and months, but I'd just say like months of like understanding, watching videos and other people's opinions and doing research and stuff like that. That's why I like the one time I think when you had a live stream and I brought up something about Linus. I'm like, Linus, I really don't really watch his videos, because some stuff that he does is like, yo, that ain't even it right there. So it's like, bro, come on, man. Like, sometimes some of these PC dudes, like, I understand he's PC royalty, as a lot of people claim he is in the PC community, But at the end of the day, a lot of these PC dudes, you have to take some of the stuff that they say with a grain of salt, because like sometimes they could be right and sometimes they could be wrong.
You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like to me, anybody who say your card is mid, you got a problem with.
No, I don't. Like, and to be honest, to that guy that was in my YouTube channel, like my comments or whatever, he's entitled to that. I mean, like, yeah, he has a 5090 build or whatever. He has a 9800 X3D. But if I'm being honest, though, would the 5090 be an upgrade for me? Kind of, yes. It would be, you know, but it wouldn't be anything like an uplift, you know. Like, that's the real reason why, like, when you have a card, when you buy a card, it makes no sense to go from a 3090 to a 4090 because there's not really too much of an uplift in performance. Now, sure, maybe with DLSS, multi-frame generation or whatever, then yeah, cool, it might be an uplift or whatever, but it's not much. I would say, you know, what would really be an uplift for me, like from a 7900 XT, I would probably say maybe a 6080, maybe a 7080 or something like that.
But what you said was you was like going from what you have to a 4090, right? But you didn't say a 5090. You left that out.
I can say that too. Like even about a 5090, that really wouldn't be like too much of an upgrade for me. Like for me, Cowboy, I would say I would need something generational. I feel like if I were to buy the 5090 right now, I would probably just be wasting money.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
It's crazy. You see how simple it is, though, for me? Have a console. It lasts for 7, 10, 8 years, whatever. And anybody next to me. And I ain't even, bro, I ain't even going over if it's a little bit or another this or that. It's like, dude, I'm just going to wait till the new one come out. And then you get what you get. But it is what it is.
Yeah, and you know, like I said before, like anybody who has a 5090, hey, good kudos to you, man. I can't shit on you or whatever. But my thing is, when people bring up path tracing and ray tracing, I'm like, yo, this stuff is extremely demanding, bro. You're getting low frames.
Well, my only issue with that is I just have to stand on. If somebody bring up path tracing and ray tracing, I just have to be honest. It'd be like, okay, you don't like it, but can you do it? And if you can't, then I just got to give them, put the little hat on their head and like, all right, you got that? You know, it's like, you got to be fair. It's like, you know, if we comparing stuff and somebody, you know, just happen to outdo you or have something you don't have, and we're going back and forth, it's like, all right, you got that. Like, it's okay for somebody to, like, that's how I feel to the whole Xbox thing. Yeah, if you're a diehard Xbox fan and you feel like you lost something because now the games aren't exclusive, like, you really didn't lose nothing. You have what you have. Just like you. Somebody has a 5090, you didn't lose anything. You still got your PC that you love. But, you know, I just have to say, okay, cool. You could do something I can't. Fine. Like, it's no big deal.
Right. And I don't have, like, anything towards people that has that card. My thing is like, bro, like, when he was coming at me, I'm like, yo, you the one that got milked. Me, I did this the smart way. Like, hey, everybody got their reasons on why they buy cards or whether like Severin. When the Discord, you talking about, hey, that's a tax write-off. So, hey, kudos to you, man. You gotta do what you gotta do out here. It makes you money. Hey, I'm all for it. But when you come at me, you start talking about ray tracing, path tracing. I'm like, bro, I am a gamer. I come from days where wasn't nobody talking about this shit.
Right.
Bro, back in 2016, 2015, back in 2018, bro, I didn't even know what any of this stuff was. I didn't even care. I'm just like, bro, I'm just a gamer. I just want to play games. I don't care about any of this stuff. I just don't.
He said he's decorating the tree. That's funny because my stepdaughter and her boyfriend is decorating our tree right now. But yeah, I mean, listen, I'm understanding the ray tracing, you know, because it became a thing recently, and even in consoles, it doesn't make or break. But I get to say that because I get what I get on a console. I don't have to worry about a new card being able to do something I can't do with my card and decide whether I want it or not, or do I think it's better or not. You know what I mean? Like, so, but I will say this, I still stay for where I am. I do like tech. I do like the best of the best. That's just me. So, I mean, I didn't need a Camaro, but I wanted one, right? My car was paid for. It had only 63,000 miles. I bought what I wanted. So for me, I just couldn't get into PC because you be like, hey, Cowboy, bro, are you serious right now? Last year you just spent like 3,000. You gonna buy? I'd be like, well, they said you fell for the marketing. I did because
yeah, I mean, because like that's just the thing. Like I just believe, even when Kabini was here, I'm just like, I don't have a problem with upscaling. My problem is if you pay that much for a GPU, you should be able to get that much, like basically that price to that performance, right? Because that's what the AMD GPUs offer. They offer like,
I mean, I would be it's a hard take because you don't make PC parts at all. You just put them in PCs. So I feel like it's easy to like everybody could be like, man, I feel like Jason Goes to Hell should have been better if you okay, cool. Everybody could stand on the sideline and say you should do this and you should be able to do that. But it's kind of like, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. That's right. So I feel like you know what I mean? Like,
and I get that point, but I also understand this too. You are a customer and you have your money, and these people, they want your money, right? So I understand people, they ain't always gonna bow down to customers, but at the end of the day, I always tell people, and I don't even have kids yet. Like it'd be a long time before I have kids, but I'll even tell them too, like, hey, don't ever let nobody get over on you like that. I feel like $3K for a card, that's kind of getting over, bro. And you're telling me like, oh, DLSS and multi-frame gen, but ain't that $3,000 should be getting me that like natively? And if I want to use DLSS or multi-frame gen, then it should be pushing over more. That's the point I'm making. Like that's just all I'm saying.
I hear your point, but I feel like, okay, so what other card does that? What other card natively does all that?
I don't actually know these cards are really running.
Okay, so that's this is when I have conversations with people. I always say, okay, I hear you out. So if you have a problem with something, right? So you can either be a part of the problem, part of the solution. Let's say you're like, oh, I can't stand walking to school every day. It's snow out. And okay, you complaining. So then what's your solution? I don't have one. I'm just complaining. It's like if you told me, like, if you said, like, I feel like you pay $3,000 and you shouldn't have to use frame gen, I'd be like, okay, well, which card does it? And I'm just assuming there must be a card out there because it bothers you so much. But if you're like, well, none does it, I'm like, oh, you can't say nothing. There ain't even anything that could do it natively. So you're suggesting something that isn't a thing. That's crazy to me.
I'm also suggesting something, Cowboy, that can be a thing. But the thing is, it's just people that don't want to do it. I think it's possible. I think it is. I don't know if other people don't think, if whatever, but I think it is.
Listen, your thoughts is cool that you have that opinion, but if there isn't a such thing, your opinion means zero. Like, it comes down to fact and logic, right? Or in this one, we're gonna take fact. If there's something else that's doing if you down a 5090 because it doesn't do XYZ, but if you can't say, well, they do it. Because if you at least could be like, well, they do it. And I'd be like, oh, damn. Okay. So, yeah, why would I buy a 5090 if they can't do it natively and they do it natively? But if no one else does it natively, I feel like that shouldn't even be a gripe for you. Like you're almost making up. It's like you're like, well, my card can't do it, but that card can't do it natively. It's like nobody can do it natively. Like, what are you talking about?
That's
like,
not really.
You're making up unrealistic variables. It's like
the thing is, Cowboy, that's not really unrealistic. But if we want to take it like that, then that's cool.
How is it not? If I asked you what card does it and you said none does.
So the thing is, Cowboy, don't any other card need to do that. The thing is about it, there are resources to where you can though. I feel like these people, they can, but they just want to get over on people.
You're talking about the companies that makes the cards?
Yeah. I think Nvidia
anybody could hold you to your opinion. You could say Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, and I don't care. Until I see him, he's in there. But bro, until you see him, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So it's kind of like it's not fair to use your assumption. It's like Vet and Cubini earlier. Man, all I know is the Steam machine is gonna be 1,000, and then that means the Xbox magnet's gonna be 2,000. Like neither one of you know. So it's kind of like I don't know. It's a thin line between assumptions and facts. You know what I mean? Actually, it's not a thin line. It's not a thin line at all. It's a huge margin.
So Kabini, he said the PS5 Pro is literally a PS5 upscaling for $750. Shouldn't it just be a native beast console for $750? LOL.
Yeah, I don't know about that. My thing is murder. Just kidding. I hope everyone having a blessed. Hold up. What did he say anyway? He said drop in and hit the like button. PC talk again. I know it's crazy. I just feel like if you can't give me a solution, you kind of got to be quiet. I'm not gonna lie. That's just me. Like if my kids was going on and on, like, oh, I think you're a bad father, and I remember one time my daughter was mad at me, right? So here's the thing: we got two people having a conversation. She was under 18, right? You and me, it's two people talking. One of the two people did two things, and one person did one. Here's how it goes: one of us was a child and a parent, and one of us was only a child. So until you become a parent, I don't want to hear nothing. So it's kind of like until you sell me a card that does ray tracing, path tracing natively, bro, I'm gonna kind of need you to stand in that corner. I don't know. Like it's just
I don't know. I just think it's at the end of the day, like it's just two different logics. I could like my logic is like if I'm paying for something, and this is how I felt about the PS5 and the PS5 Pro. It's like okay, so like what's the difference between this and the other one? Like double upcharging me for something that's almost the same. So what's the difference? So you're charging me for an upscaler, in-game console upscaler that doesn't even work. It barely does anything, and it's not on many games like that. So I'm like, I don't get the point of that. And then you have Mark Cerny to come out and say, "Well, this was a flop face." Look, bro, you cannot sell people on something and then come out many days later and say, "Oh, it was a flop." Like, are you serious right now? And I just bought this thing and you telling me it's a flop? That's why when I look into gameplay performance, I look into performance because I'm just like, this dude was coming in my comment section. I'm like, all right, so let me look and see if the 5090 is all that, right? Now, don't get me wrong. You turn on DLSS and that multi-frame generation, yeah, that thing gonna push you some frames. Trust me. But if we're talking about native wise, and you paid $3,000 for a card, and yet I'm looking at Black Myth Wukong, and this dude was running at a 9800 X3D and with a 5090 4K 30 FPS, bro. And I was looking at so much of the benchmarks. I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and see if this is all that. So at the end of the day, even on that card at 4K, you're still getting low numbers. You're not really getting big numbers. Some games you get big numbers.
So I think the issue is though, which is for me is wrong. You're trying to bring that card down to your level, right? You're
not
like
really.
You're like, hold up, and maybe I'm explaining it wrong. You're like, well, my card natively does this, and if you took away the extra stuff that you have that my card can't do, then if you did it, then your card technically isn't doing more than my card. It's like, yeah, if you say that, but my card, as you said, can do stuff you can't do. So it's almost like I have something that could do what you do, the same thing you could do, and more. But you don't want to see the and more. You want to dumb it down to your card so you could say that card isn't worth it. Because technically, if you don't add the extra stuff my card can't do, our card's like around the same. I feel like that's not cool, man. That's kind of like
like, yeah, I get what you're saying, Cowboy, but I'm not trying to bring that card down to my level because I know that card is the 7900 XT and the 5090. That's not on the same level. That I already logically know that. My thing is, if you're paying for such a card of like that, so this is my logic. If I bought that card, which pretty much basically that would take me about 3 to 4 months to get that GPU.
Okay.
Based on how much I'm getting paid at my job, pretty much if I bought that card, I feel like Cowboy, I would have to be really doing something productive.
Yeah, but my issue is you actually wanted a higher card than you have. Like that was your goal. Now you back down and you making it like your card is the greatest thing ever when you originally wanted a more powerful card. Is that not true?
Yeah, I did. But when I wanted that, Cowboy, I didn't know much about it. I didn't know much about it.
All right, listen. At the end of the day, I'm happy you love your card. Echelon said, weren't you comparing the Steam machine to the Magnus, even though the Steam machine can't play a ton of games? I have no clue if you're talking to me or him. I'm not a PC guy, so I don't know what the Magnus is going to do because last time I checked, it's not out. I don't know what the Steam machine is going to do. Last time I checked, it's not out. So I have no clue.
I think that comes out next month, doesn't it?
They said the quarter one at the beginning of next year, so that could be the first 3 months. So, it could be January, February, or March. Who knows? So Murder said, "Lord have mercy." Night, y'all. All right, so let's get up out of here. Let's take our little break, and then let's get back together and get some gaming on. When you're ready, just hit me up in the Discord. I'll just be looking at the Discord, and then we'll coordinate it.
All right, bet I got you.
All right, cool, guys. We are gonna get off, but we will be back. Niels is gonna be streaming. I put the link to his channel in the description, in the comments. I'm actually gonna put the link to his channel on my here. Let me show you guys. If you go to my channel, and if you go to posts, you'll see the post that I made about today. This one right here. I'm going to put the link to his channel in here. So you guys will be able to, be able to check us out. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Let's game up, play some video games. Oh, hold up. Let me see this. Let me see. Steam Deck and Steam Machine won't be able to play GTA 6 or Battlefield 6. That's known. Ask your quest or ask your guest. Yeah, I mean, somebody was telling me that Call of Duty you're not going to be able to play. I guess because if something's Windows or Linux, I don't know the difference. But if it was me, I would just buy an Xbox because I'm familiar with consoles. So if I was going to buy a hybrid type thing, I would just get the Xbox. That makes more sense to me. I wouldn't go on the PC side because I don't know much about PC. So that would be me. But we'll see when it comes out. I have no clue when the Xbox is coming out with their new thing. I know as far as what the Steam machine is supposed to be, first quarter next year. So we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see how much it costs and what it could do. So, but it will be crazy to get a device and you can't play certain games. Like, I wouldn't buy it just for that. Like, when I found out you can't play certain games, I was like, that instantly, like, in my head is like, no, I can't do it. But that's just me. Some people with PCs, they could work their way around it, so they say. So if they could do that, cool. But anyway, thanks for popping in, though. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. And yeah, man, we'll be back playing some stuff. I got off tomorrow, so I'll be streaming during the day and all that good stuff. But with that being said, I see you guys in the next one. And now your mama knows. Oh,
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man! And now, your mama knows!
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!